Yeah. Hey, yeah. Royalty Kings.
Hey, let that beat
See, I really been out on the mission to keep out his paper. We haven't still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the geezers. When that didn't work, talked to Pop about the chicken. All of them talks, my bad ass still ain't listen, was living, but taught me the ways of that kitchen. Don't need me a pot, I can microwave whip it. I bang the high seat just like a Christian. Went from that set to the spot, now we living. Still running they mouth, they gon' die about them niggas. They bitches and most of them not from the trenches. Come to my block, come and see how we living. We chillin' with Glocks and they all got extensions. Moved to the north, cause I seen they was winning. Go ask my days, got a spot, had it spinning. I went from ballin' to clutching the ceiling.
Let the chopper sing like TLC. Yup, chain sounding like bells on me. Just told this hoe she ain't worth 50 cents. You know I'm a PIMP. If I see that shit I want it, I get it. I ain't got time for no love. Snub nose revolver in my pocket, I shoot like Scotty Pippen. Ballin' big business, got my own whips, I ain't doing no ring. I cut the off, I ain't doing no tricking. Tie your shoes, little you trippin'. Don't get me wrong, I can show you how to get it. Show you how to stack it, show you how to flip it. Don't get me wrong, I can show you how to get it. Show you how to stack it, show you how to flip it. Talking about money, then you know I'm listening. Money keep calling like Glock, come get me. Just little whoppy and I spent 250. Should've bought a Continental Bentley. Just little whoppy and I spent 250. Should've bought a Continental Bentley. I love my gang and against it. I just drop 100 on the cutthroat pin. Let me tell you a little something about me. I'm a self-made, never had an OG. You can ask my grandma, ask my cousin, you can ask my teacher, you can ask the street. I just be in the cut, so don't get cut. You know I'm cut, they cut on me. I just be in the cut, so don't get cut. You know I'm cut, they cut on me.
See, I really not on the mission to keep out his paper. We haven't still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the geezers. When that didn't work, talked to Pop about the chicken. All of them talks, my bad ass still ain't listen, was living, but taught me the ways of that kitchen. Don't need me a pot, I can microwave whip it. I bang the high seat just like a Christian. Went from that set to the spot, now we living. Still running they mouth, they gon' die about them niggas. They bitches and most of them not from the trenches. Come to my block, come and see how we living. We chillin' with Glocks and they all got extensions. Moved to the north, cause I seen they was winning. Go ask my days, got a spot, had it spinning. I went from ballin' to clutching the ceiling.
My little bitch just asked me, Doc, what do you need, your highness? I'm good. I just spent 100 with TV Johnny, just on diamonds. Spent another 60 with Elliot, yeah, for perfect timing. Too much money in front of me, put all the bull behind me, yeah. Hear no evil, see no evil, I just see dead presidents. My boys, they stupid with that choppers on young dreadheads. Now I ain't coming to America, I'm coming to California. On the way, all of my they loyal to me, that's how I got my diploma. Versace roll, go Cartier. I do what I want with this like Kanye. I only drink syrup, no Bombay. I knew I was gonna do this big one day. You get 200, then they get afraid. My great-great-granddaddy used to be a slave. They start to hate on you when they know that you paid. I guess that's the price that you pay. Yeah. My trap house is my castle. My trap queen. I ain't see a crack fiend. Yo, look like a drag queen. What the? I bust down 2 million 20s and put it in the wall. Rex. I told all my can't get in my closet.
See, I really been out on the mission to keep out his paper. We haven't still come in and flip. Started out riding Batman with the geezers. When that shit worked, talked to Pop about the chicken. All of them talks, my bad ass still ain't listen, was living, but taught me the ways of that kitchen. Don't need me a pot, I can microwave whip it. I bang the high seat just like a Christian. Went from that set to the spot, now we living. Still running they mouth, they gon' die about them niggas. They bitches and most of them not from the trenches. Come to my block, come and see how we living. We chillin' with Glocks and they all got extensions. Moved to the north, cause I seen they was winning. Go ask my days, got a spot, had it spinning. I went from ballin' to clutching the ceiling, was wrong. Don't give it up, then we kill her. One-legged partner, 5K, he a killer. Came back from the dead, feeling like Thriller. I asked her, she know I'm that nigga. Came through the circle, just know she a sprinter. She'll swallow it out for a pill and some liquor. Having our way could retire a strip, but instead by the BBL got the bitch thicker. The play, he getting found in the river. Her diamonds froze, they so cold, make me shit. I been pouring up drink, know it's hurting my liver. That's the cost to keep saying for these niggas. He say the wrong thing, let it rain on these niggas. Damn, he out, no shame in these niggas. Be all on the net, but still claim you a killer. If you real, hear my chain go little nigga.
Oh my! Brother,
What's that?
Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a ooze. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100.
I gotta hire me a producer. I got to hire me a producer, bro. This is getting ridiculous. Put that background up there like pow. There we go. Wait. There we go. We got action. You got audio over there, CDT? Nope, no audio. Go ahead, re-choose your audio, I guess. I don't know.
CDT.
In the meantime, in between time, what's up, YouTube? I am Mike Check of Mike Check Productions. I am your favorite ballhead beat maker. I'm also your favorite beat maker's favorite ballhead beat maker in the building.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up.
All right, CD, you got some audio? CD over there, like, I don't know what the. Nah, you ain't even connecting the audio. I can't even turn you up or down. All right, what's up, YouTube? Just wanted to join you guys for a little bit, for about an hour or two. Chop it up. You guys saw the thumbnail. Me and CD was talking earlier. There it is. He got the audio now. Yes, sir. Bring him up. Yeah, now we got action.
Oh.
Now we need a camera.
All right. Let's see what we got going. Damn. I can't, for some reason, it won't let me get rid of the other one. See what I'm saying?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, heck, you know. So you got audio on the other screen and video on this screen. How you do that? So get rid of both.
I don't know.
Get rid of your share screen and come back in.
It won't let me hide this one.
Get out of that. Can you log out or whatever you do to come back in?
When I could back out, it automatically brings that one up. I don't even know what that's about.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and back out and see what happens. Let me see.
All right. So while we wait on CDT, I don't want to start the show without CDT. So we're going to play this video that I ran across. So he just joined. Nope. No camera, bro. No camera.
Yeah, but why does it say mic check joined?
That's because that's my share screen.
Okay. Let's try something else. Okay. I think we got it.
Yeah. Yep.
We in there thing.
All right.
You made it.
All right, we in here like swimwear. All right,
sir.
Introduce yourself, my friend.
Okay, I go by CDT Beats, the coldest to do this. You hear me? The coldest. Okay. If you like music and you don't like me, close your eyes. Much love to you.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up.
My bad. That was mine. Hold on, you can't have mine. I gotta find you a drop. We'll just give you this for right now.
All right. That works for me.
Oh yeah. So I was telling them, I was getting ready to tell them that we was talking earlier, and we was talking about Father's Day and how much of a, I won't say how much of a joke it is, but how much of a joke it is. I mean, it's taboo, right?
I mean, it is.
I was talking
It
to a
is a
guy at
joke.
work. I was telling CD, I was talking to a guy at work. He was like telling me everything he's gonna do for Father's Day, and he said he's gonna be on the grill. I just kind of like paused, and we kind of like looked at each other and just started laughing. Like, ain't that something? We shook our heads like, Father's Day supposed to be blah 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 blah, but here we are on the grill. I said, hey, you got it, brother. Hey,
Yep. And see, here's the thing. My smoker hot right now.
I say I got the meat season nothing to get on the grill.
Yeah, look, and I'm finna make greens too. So I mean,
Uh-oh.
it is what it is. But see, at the same time, I am the chef of this house, so I automatically expect to be cooking every holiday.
Is it canned greens or would you end up picking greens and soaking them like grandma used to do? I'm just asking. I don't. Hey, come on.
Canned greens is insane. You who eating can you? Hey, if you eat canned greens, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
Last time I was at the grocery store, I went down the aisle and I seen canned greens. I just shook my head like,
yeah. You definitely don't know. One, you don't know what you're doing, and two, you don't know what real greens is like. Nah, because it's totally different. Like them canned greens, I've tasted it before. You know, struggle times.
Right.
No. No, absolutely not. But see, now I will say this though. I do bag greens. I don't always do. I don't always. Yeah, I don't always, get the bunch and then soak them out. And ain't nobody putting no greens in no bathtub. That is insane. But yeah, no. But most of the time I get bag greens. They come out just fine.
I was gonna say that's all I know, but I forgot my grandma used to soak them in the tub, just like you said.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I mean, but we was splitting peas back then too. So.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
My wife used to tell me stories. I'm surprised she ain't throw it in the chat yet. She used to shuck the corn. Her grandma used to talk about shuck the corn. I'm like, huh?
Yep. Yeah, I've been there. I've definitely been there.
Say grandparents to sharecroppers.
Man, I had that particular side of my family, super country. They come from like a small town in Mississippi. I don't even think it's on the map. I don't even think it's still there no more. You know what I'm saying? One of them towns where like everybody go to church, and if you ain't at church, somebody will knock on your door and ask you why. I'm telling you. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's real. That's real. I hear people talk about, slavery was a long, long time ago, but my grandparents were sharecroppers. So that means my great-grandparents were sharecroppers also. And my great-grandparents' parents were what? Slaves.
Right.
So it ain't
not too far removed. Not too far removed from it, yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. So your grandma soaked them in a number 10 metal. I guess, yeah. She used to work at a couple of the restaurants in Gary, and she would be the greens. She would be the greens picker. Like, she wasn't a cook. They would hire somebody specifically to soak and pick them greens, and that's what she would do.
Because nobody want to do it.
Yeah, that was one of her gigs. Because cooking for a restaurant, them greens got to be in multitude. So that's a job. That's an 8-hour job picking greens. So yeah, yes sir.
That sounds like hard labor.
I'm trying to tell you, all you see is in the back.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
Straight up. I picked greens one time and I was like, yo, can you imagine doing this for 8 hours nonstop?
I know,
you better pick them right. No sticks, no stems, no seeds. Hey,
right.
You better get it right. Oh yeah.
Hey, that sound like a lot of. Sound like your hands gonna be rough after that. You know what I mean? You're gonna have construction worker hands.
Okay, she said sure did. Corn and peas. So you right there. And pick strawberries every week. See?
Yeah, we hated that.
No good.
We hated it. Yeah, me and my sisters hated going to Mississippi because we knew that's what we was doing. Like, we talking about like country Mississippi, man. Like, I don't even think they knew that we was free like that, right? Dirt roads, man. It wasn't nothing out there. Like it'd be one of them deals where like you riding and you look to the left and the right, and as far as the eye can see, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Dirt road country.
Yep.
Back road. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we got. Oh yeah, you said you made some greens. Yeah, I'm like, how did we get?
Oh
here?
yeah. Well, no, I ain't made them yet. I was in the process of prepping them
Oh,
when I
okay.
told you I was in the kitchen.
Okay. Well, I ain't doing nothing but I got the grill. I ain't got the grill going yet. I just got the meat marinating. Just same old every week. Chicken thighs, a couple of rib eyes.
Nice.
Round. I like that. Chicken thighs, rib eyes, not smoked, but some turkey legs, and I might throw some burgers on there. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Yeah, I love chicken thighs, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, yeah, that's my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, oh yeah, they so good. I be thinking it's fake.
I know, right? Like, is this chicken? Are you sure this chicken? Yeah.
Right. That's the chicken that they use at the Chinese spot.
I was just finna go there. God, I
Yep.
was just finna go there. That is not the chicken they use at the. Nope. Nope.
Well, I mean,
finna
that's
go
the
there.
chicken they want you to think that
I'm
they
finna
use it.
say no.
No.
That stuff be rubbery. I be like, hold on.
It do.
Like,
It do.
chicken? What? I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
You sure? You want to know? You want to know?
Go ahead. Lizard?
No, it's a pigeon.
I knew it was it was a bird, but not okay.
It's definitely a pigeon.
Mm.
Pigeon meat is what we eat, unfortunately.
Who is we? No, sir. If it ain't shrimp fried rice, I'll pass. And I don't eat shrimp no more. So she said, no, don't tell us. Too late.
Sorry. Hey, I mean, no, I'm not even like. It may sound like I'm joking, but that was the spot out here that legitimately got shut down because they found out that they was actually cooking pigeon meat. No lie. No lie. But I mean, I only get me personally when I go to the Chinese spot, the only thing I really ever get is shrimp fried rice, like you said. But I like the Chinese fried wings though.
Chinese, okay.
Like it's just it's fried wings, but it's with like allspice and some other ingredients they use, like and like sesame oil and stuff like that.
Right.
That's my go-to.
A-Team said, speak for yourself, sir. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. So I take it A-Team eat Chinese food. So let me tell you that what is that called? Pepper steak, bro. That's not steak. Just saying. That's pepper raccoon or pepper something, bro. Pepper lizard. That ain't pepper steak. Although I guess you can call anything steak, right? Because they call pork steak, and that's just a cut.
That's true. So, that's true. That is very true.
So they can hide behind the pepper steak all they want, but don't think that's beef. She said no.
Some of the stuff we really don't be wanting to know, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll just stay out the kitchen. Just bring me my food, bro.
Right.
Man. Sometimes it's best not to know.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
So, topic of discussion. Yes, Juice. Yes, Lizard. Here, Lizard. When we went to Mexico, a multitude of tour guides was cracking jokes saying, hey, those are chickens. The little lizards to be running wild in Mexico. They call them chicken. Tree. I forgot. Tree chicken? I forget what they call them. What kind of chicken? But
oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't sleep. They cracking jokes. They cracking jokes, but they mean it.
I did not know that. That is crazy.
That just solidified it for me. Before that, and I was looking side-eyed at the chicken, but after leaving there, I was like, yeah, I knew it. I wasn't tripping.
Well, we out here eating iguana jerky. That's crazy.
Jerky. Iguana fouillon, yeah. A-Team is. A-Team. Like, look here now. That is not steak or raccoon. What is it? What is it? A-Team? Tell us what it is. Don't tell us what it's not. But let's put our minds at ease. What is it? So say you.
Slices of a leather belt.
Seasoned belt. Right.
I'm telling you. I don't know, man. Because here's the thing: we finding out different ways these days. That a lot of stuff that we eat, there really is no physical way possibly to have this amount of certain things, right? Like think about like how many chicken farms you know
Don't do
I mean,
that.
you know chicken plants, but how many farms you know? Like
Farms?
most of the
Yeah.
time when you got chickens, the most
My
that come out of
neighbors.
that is eggs, and
Yeah,
you
my
and
neighbors.
it's eggs. They're not
That's it.
selling. They're not out there butchering chickens and
Right,
plucking them.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like think and then think about this. You don't find not one feather of on raw chicken these days. Not one. And then
Hold on, Pop. Whoa, 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 whoa,
where
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you do.
where?
You must eat that good chicken. I need to get over there by you. Cause on my chicken wings still be having not the feather part, but the thing that the feather's connected to, the
Right.
little
I
whatever
know
that
what you
is.
mean, but
Yeah,
still, like
that
I
be grossing
mean,
me out.
it is very gross.
She
But
said cat, rat,
but
and
I mean,
dog.
like
Oh God. Oh God. Oh come on with the eights. I thought you was gonna come better than that, not worse. She came worse than we did. She said cat, rat, and dog. Haven't you noticed you don't see stray cats?
mm,
Wow.
yeah, I think you. Yeah, that's worse.
Well, this is one reason why I don't eat Chinese food. Sorry. Appreciate it, 18. You just appreciate that.
That's why you make your own, man. That's the only
There
way.
you go. That's right. And it never tastes the same. Make your own stir fried chicken. It never tastes the same.
Never. Nope. That's what I do on my black. I make it on the Blackstone, and I do it all. You know, with all like original ingredients or
Yeah.
whatever. Like the eggs and
Mm-hmm.
do my own chicken.
Green
Yeah, I mean,
onions.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually is to me it's better than
Better.
the
Yeah.
Chinese food spots.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel like anything that you do yourself and you care about usually comes out better anyway, especially when it comes to cooking.
That's a fact. That's a
I would
fact.
believe that. Yeah,
So let me ask you,
go
according to the
for it.
topic, this topic is son, man, father. So when you were a kid, um, did you have any aspirations, any dreams to be a father or a husband or whatever? Any adult aspirations as far as legacy?
No, honestly, nope,
Interesting.
nope. And I don't know. I don't know what why that's the thing, but maybe you know what I ain't think about this. Maybe it's because maybe I do have like daddy issues like you because I know for a long time I did not want to be like my father,
Mm,
like
mm.
at all. Yeah, no,
Well,
I wasn't
I'd
interested
heard the
in.
story, so I
Yeah,
can, yeah, yeah.
I definitely wasn't interested in being anything like him to be honest. I mean, no disrespect to him, but it's just I like didn't appeal to me.
Hmm.
The man he wasn't appealing to me. I always felt like I'd be a different man than him, which I believe I am. I still love him, but
Right.
I
Well,
just didn't look up to him.
what age did you start even thinking about legacy? I think I was
I
like maybe 13, 14, maybe.
I didn't. I want to say, to be honest with you, I didn't think about that until I was in the military, getting ready to go to Iraq.
Okay. Yeah, I
That
think you
was,
told me. Mm-hmm.
hmm yeah. I before prior to that, I wasn't. I wasn't. It wasn't like a thing where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have this amount of kids. I'm ready. Oh, at this age, I'm gonna have a kid. I wasn't thinking about none of that. And then I was just thinking about, I'm in the military. I'm thinking about surviving. And then I got orders to go to Germany, which ultimately leads you to go to Iraq. And that's when I started thinking like, maybe I should have a kid out here just in case this deployment goes bad.
Mm. That's interesting. Now I ain't gonna say I feel bad, but I don't know why I that popped in my head as far as legacy. I don't know if it was because I was taught. I don't know if that's how I really felt.
Mhm.
But yeah, I always thought about getting married. Not the actual wedding, but just being married, having a family, couple kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what inspired that, but everybody else, when I talked to my wife, she was like, "No, I wasn't thinking about getting married." I'm just looking like, "Wow, okay, I guess I'm the only weirdo out here, huh?" She's like,
I mean,
"We ain't got that type of time."
I don't know if it makes you a weirdo, but I can definitely tell you that you probably was thinking, um, what's the best way to say this? You probably was thinking with a different head than most men,
Yeah,
like because growing up,
I know we was
I
on demons time. We was on
yeah. We
something.
was out here collecting souls.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I was that age, all my friends were at least 4 or 5 years older than me, so we was definitely talking about.
Likewise.
Yeah, we was definitely talking about something different. Yeah, we definitely partook into some nonsense, but yeah, and deep down in my mind, I was on something different. And but to that point, the ones that was on that type of time, they're married now. All of them are married. So
Yeah.
that's why I said I don't know when or why I started at that age, but that's when I started. So all right, so you was in the military, so that's 18, 19. And you was just thinking
I,
legacy.
yeah. I was about 18, 19 at that time. I actually joined. I left for the military at 17. Prince Bud,
Oh,
what it do? Salute. Yeah, I
oh,
actually
that's what's
left at
up.
17 for the military. I turned 18 in basic training.
Oh, okay. Dang, you couldn't even. Wow.
But listen, listen. My 18th birthday was in basic training, and my 21st birthday was in a country where what you are legally allowed to do at 21, you're allowed to do at 16. So my
Oh, okay.
18th and my 21st birthday was just another day.
Exactly. He was already in there,
Yeah.
like swimwear. Got
Oh yeah, all the way.
you.
Hmm.
So
I mean,
how's
and that probably makes sense. Is why I don't really care for my birthdays like that. That's probably part of it.
because no
Cause I don't.
milestones? There was no
Yeah,
milestone birthdays.
I guess, or just I don't know. I really don't care for holidays at all. I don't even care for Father's Day.
Same.
I don't even care. Matter of fact, like if you ask me what I wanted for Father's Day, my answer would be to not have to answer one question.
Nope.
I don't want to answer no
Facts.
questions at all. Like that's it. Like I don't. You ain't gotta. I don't need no cookie cake. You know what I mean? Just don't ask me no questions, or at least try to minimize them. You know, think to yourself before you ask me a question what the answer gonna be, and just go with it.
Well, Father's Day must be every day for me because don't nobody come ask me nothing. So I'm just,
Oh man,
so I'm
not
good.
me. They be
Check
back to
that off.
back on me. They like want to come ask something, they'll leave, then the next one come. I swear.
Oh, you still got some youngins though. Wait till they
Yeah,
teenagers.
well, I mean, my woman included in that too.
Uh oh. Dang, that was a shot.
No, I mean, I'm in a house full of women, brother.
I know. I pray for you every day. I hear you.
Yeah, man. They gone right now. See you.
What up, Prince Bud? I see you, brother. So we talking about fathers. So now you're a father. How's fatherhood treating you? Is it everything you hope for?
Mm,
Or did hold on? You probably didn't even hope for nothing. Remember, you was just
no.
trying to be like you was a Hail
I
Mary.
yeah. I mean,
Dang.
that's basically what it was. I wasn't. I don't know, man. I mean, I'll say this because I said this before. Um, I do believe that my children being a part of my life has kept me at least a free man. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
serious.
it's made me. I make different decisions based off of them. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, like I was talking to somebody about this the other day, Friday actually, and I was telling them that I used to be really bad with anger management. I used to have the worst attitude, you know what I mean? And then I was somebody that like if one thing upset me, I'm taking the whole day to be mad. Right. And it's not
I
good.
told you was bad when I met you. You was like, no, I ain't like. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
The more I talk to you, you just a changed man.
Yeah, I'm a reformed hothead.
Gotcha. Okay, I figured that.
1000%. Yeah. And what kind of led me to that was my one of my children, one of my daughters had social anxiety and it was making it hard for her to function at school. And I felt like my anger and things like that is what I felt the blame for her being that way. You know, because of my anger, yelling, letting everything bother me and getting upset, staying upset. I felt like that was affecting my child. And once I got to that point where I started thinking about that, that's when I decided, like, hey, you know, I could probably have a better attitude about a few things. And I believe that because of that, I definitely 1000% know for a fact that because I changed my attitude, it 1000%
Way to go. Sorry.
it 1000% affected the relationship with my children. So now we have a much better relationship with each other because I have learned to just not let everything bother me no more.
Okay. Let me see something real quick.
Raised by a stepdad. He passed 2 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, you know what? Hey, and Prince, but I'm gonna say this, and this might sound wild. I think I said this to Mike before, but this is for real though. Sometimes I like to tell people that, and this might sound crazy, but sometimes not knowing your real dad might actually have been the reason that you ain't lost your mind.
I was finna say it might be a blessing. You know, you
See,
never know. You
right?
know.
I mean, because just because there's a father in a household, that does not mean that's a great household for a child to be in. Like, let's be clear about that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some kids grow up with their father and they grow up messed up because of their father. Like, so I mean,
that's true.
I'll say that. Like, you know, I will always promote, you know, both parents being in the household, but I mean, you never know. You might have dodged a full blown bullet, man.
A nuke, not a bullet.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Juice, their stepdad is still alive at 83. Man, shout out to that.
And shout out to Step Pops.
Yeah, for sure.
I couldn't do it.
My dad, you never know. My dad,
who?
Who? My dad is hold on. My dad is 69. Damn, your dad 83. I just thought about it. Anyway, I ain't gonna go there. What up, T-Town? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's up, family? So yeah, I'm locally glad I'm cool because of my step pops. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's, you never know, man. You never know how those situations could turn out, man. Because I had to forgive my father just so he could go on about his life, respectfully.
Ooh, you got some stories.
Oh man,
if you don't tell it, I'm not gonna tell it. But
man,
boy,
that
I
man,
understand what you're saying.
That man tried to kill me, cuz.
Low key,
yeah. I thought about it.
Hey, well, no, I ain't gonna put my business out there. I was gonna say, speaking of that, I ain't gonna do that because I don't know who watching. But I would say, as a father, it has been eventful. It has been fun. It has been frustrating. It's been just a multitude of things. I've learned a lot about myself that I thought I knew about myself. That that apparently, you know, we all in relationships we learn our weaknesses. So, you know, you think you're ready for something until you get it, and then you get it, and you think you're doing a good job. But then when your kids have an input on that, then that's when that mirror gets thrown in your face, and then you gotta accept it and respect it. So, being a father has been very humbling, to say the least. Because, like I said, your kids are still young.
Yeah.
But once they get into the young adult, teenage, I'm not saying it's gonna get worse. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be different.
Right. Oh, I know. You know, I got an older child. And,
that's right. You do. That's right. In New York. Back
right.
home.
But see, and that's different. That situation is a little different because she came up with her mama. These girls came up with me. I've been with them since from the womb. I've been with them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like me, my connection to them is much stronger. But my oldest, her connection is to her mother, even though every time I talk to her, she always tells me how much she can't stand it. But I'll be like, why don't you come live with me? Okay. But all right, man, then I want to hear it then. But yeah, I expect to shift. I mean, I got a 12-year-old now, and she already shifting. But you know, I keep my eye on her though. I reel her back in when she get too far in the water.
Oh yeah, too far in the water.
Yeah.
What does that shift look like for a daughter? Because that's the hardest shift. Because, you know, your daughter is like your first, well, not your first love, but that's, you know,
it's. I can say this. That shift. This is when that shift happens. When she when she's aware of her body now. That's when that shift initially starts, right? So, like, you know, when your kid's growing up, my youngest, she's 7. She'll walk past, you know, she might get out the shower with her shirt off and walk out with a towel wrapped around her, you know, no shirt on, whatever. But my middle child, she is well aware of her body. So like it was this one night, I don't know, she had got sick in the middle of the night. So she woke up like throwing up, you know what I mean? And, you know, her mama's the nurse. of the house, right? Or whatever you want to call it. So her mom is usually, especially when the girls get sick, her mom is the one that usually, nurses them back to health or help them or whatever, right? But this particular night, it was real late at night. It was like 3 in the morning, and I was up doing some music, and I heard her, sick, and she in the bathroom crying and throwing up, like she having a hard time, you know. And I didn't want to wake up her mom, so I'm like, I can handle this. I'm like, I'm dead. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Man, I walked in the door. When I walked in the door, she immediately started covering herself up. And one, I was proud of her. I'm like, good. I'm glad you understand this. I was like, two, but I was like, but two, at the same time, I was like, I had to tell her, like, hey, listen, kid, I'm only here to help you. I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm just trying to help you out because it looks like you need some help, and I don't want to wake up your mama. And she's still crying. She's like, okay. And then she got over it and let me help her out. But like that was around that time was when I realized that she's being aware of her body, and I know that the relationship between me and her has shifted, because I don't remember the last time my kid has given me a kiss on the cheek or something like that, right? My youngest, she'll give me a little kiss on the cheek, but my oldest, no, she stopped doing that.
That's over with.
Yeah, that's dead.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we give each other hugs. Good night. Good night. Come give me a hug. Good night. Yeah, that's over with. That's
yeah. The youngest still give me them hugs, but my oldest, I got my middle child, I be side hugging her and now because I know she conscious of that, and I don't want her to. I don't even go in her bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Like I stay out of her bedroom. That's her mama. That's for her mama. You can go in there. I'm not going in there. Now if she ain't in there, and I want to be the parent and be nosy, I'm up through there. But I don't just burst in her room. I knock on the door first, and I knock until she answer. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just I feel like that's me. I feel like I'm the first example. So I have. So I do like I don't even sleep in. I sleep fully dressed, minus some socks. But usually I got on sweatpants and a shirt because my kids come in the room in the middle of the night. One of them might not be feeling good and crawl up in the bed. So I'm always like, my old lady even say this. He a girl dad. He's always appropriately dressed. You know what I mean? Because I'm conscious of this stuff.
That's what's up. Same here. Yeah, I used to walk around the house with shirtless, but then after a while, I used to walk around with boxers too. If my memory serves me correct. But no, you gotta be conscious of your surroundings and cut that out, because like you said, you're the first example.
Yep.
So yeah, I remember that shift. I remember when my kids or our kids would try to impress us, and then they shifted to trying to impress their peers, and bucking up against us. So yeah, like I said, once they get teenagers, the parenting is a shift in parenting. Now you become a mentor. You're still their parent, but you can't parent the same way that you parent when they're from 1 to right before adolescent, puberty. Excuse me.
Right. Oh, I think I know where you're going with this.
What?
About boys basically needing to be raised by their father once they get to a certain age.
Yeah, but boys and girls, they both need a different type of parenting. You can't, because I said, it's got to be like explaining. You got to kind of like illustrate, give them the why if you really want it to stick. Because if not, they're just gonna listen to what you're saying as long as they're under your roof, and then the first chance they get, they're gonna be buck wild. So, it's definitely different.
That's why even I started early with my daughter. Like when I told you I gave out my first whooping, I didn't like I could have did it how my parents did and just whooped them like get out my face.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't I didn't do that. I wanted her to understand why this happened so that I ain't got to do this again, because I don't want to do this no more.
Right. We don't want to make this a habit. Yeah.
No,
it's a lesson, not
man.
A habit. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that to me. Listen, kid, it's enough going on in life, right? That your daddy got to deal with. Stop putting me in these situations where I got to do something.
So being a father, you've been a father for over 15 years. So do you think that's for every man?
Absolutely not.
Even though we got a lot of men as fathers out here, this ain't a father bashing session. But
what you mean by father is one thing.
Okay,
dad is less than the father.
Dad is less than. Okay, well, whatever where you want to put on that, I don't know.
I mean, that's just for me. Like,
A lot of
there's such
sperm
thing as
donors.
a
A lot of sperm donors out here.
sperm donors.
There we go.
Right. Those are the people that, like, I don't know, man. Listen, I feel like this. If you have more than one kid on accident, you might need to reevaluate what you're doing, cuz.
I'm glad you threw the own accident out there.
On accident. On
That's
accident. Every child that I had, me and their mother had a conversation first, right? Like my first child, my ex-wife, she was on birth control, and I told her straight up, I said, hey, because I was going irate, I was like, I want you to get pregnant before your birthday. And that's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. She got pregnant before her birthday, and we had my oldest daughter, right? And then with my two now, my middle child, my woman wanted her more than I did. Like, and I mean, I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want it to come off as like I don't want my child or something like that. But what it was is that I just wasn't. I felt like we wasn't ready because of how, you know, our living situation wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. So I just did, you know, I wasn't ready for that. But she wanted a child really, 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 really bad, like really bad. So, you know, me, you know, we suckers for our women. I was like, all right, we could try, hoping it, you know what I mean? Maybe we just don't. But then, you know, we had the child, and, you know, everything, you know, nothing changed between us. Our relationship didn't get worse. We kind of connected more because we realized that we are now here for something bigger.
Common goal. Yep.
Right. So, you know, it kind of made us our relationship stronger. And then I was like, I started getting up in age, and I was like, I start like in my 30s. I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying to have no kid. I'm not trying to have a kid after 40. So I was like, you know what? I want another child. Let me get, you know, let's make that happen. Boom. There go girl number 3. And I said, yeah, I'm done. I'm not snipping myself, but I'm not trying.
I heard that. What up? What up, Simply Ken?
What up, Ken? Can't pull out a driveway. It's crazy.
Ken in the chat.
Hey, Juice, don't get me started, man, because I'm so ready to throw BDB up under a bus right now.
Oh, man. BD, where is he at? Let me text him.
Yeah, man, I'm so ready. Man. Oh my God, bro. Listen, man, I was looking at my phone, reading, and I was like, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe you, bro. I'm like, all right, man, like,
threw that man like multiple alley-oops.
Listen, you want to know what's crazy? I talked to my woman about that, and she said, "Yeah, he need a female best friend because somebody need to tell him something." I'm like, bro, there is no way you don't see these alley-oops.
Yes.
Bro, man, I actually started to get mad. I was like, man, I'm finna just stop talking to him for the night.
Put the phone down, bro. I said I'd heard enough.
Yeah, I'm done talking to you for the night because I can't go to sleep with this on my brain. Ain't no way.
Nope.
Yeah, man. But, you know, back to the question. The original question was, is fatherhood for everybody? My answer is no. And I feel like, but I also do feel like
Corey Joe,
fatherhood, if fatherhood is something that I feel like is an honor that everybody shouldn't have.
Thank you. Say it again, please.
I swear, I think it's an honor that every man should not be allowed. Should not be available to every man. Nope, not at all.
This is why I tell all the women I care for that the greatest gift that you can give a man is a child.
Agreed.
That's like the most valuable thing you can give a man, and yet it just keeps happening every day, around the clock, every day. And women ain't getting nothing in return. BDB, what's goody?
BDB.
Hype me up. Hype me up.
Your ears ringing, huh?
Oh yeah. Come to the front of the congregation, my dear Watson.
I'm telling, expeditiously,
man.
But yeah, it's not because I think fatherhood is actually something that is more important than people actually make it. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's downplayed because of child support and things like this. That's things like this that's set up for women to be able to take care of this child without that father, right? So I feel like a lot of childbirth is incentivized, and I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a guy or knew a guy, and he had a problem with me. It is what it is. And one of his problems with me was, I think I talked about this. I had a streamer come over my house and spend the week at my house, spend her birthday week at my house, and all the dudes wanted to holler at her, but she was kicking it with me, and that was part of one of his problems because he was in love with this chick, but she wasn't paying him no mind. And then he tried like some slick stuff, like he asked for a beat battle, to do a beat battle with me on IG, and I'm like, yeah, he tried to set me up because like yeah, like when the beat battle was supposed to happen, my guy didn't even bother to respond to none of my texts. I'm like, yo, so what time we doing the beat battle? How we doing this? And then he posted 3 beats on IG and said, yeah, I won. Like,
oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. But this dude got 2 kids, right? And he got 2 kids by a woman that he hates, a woman that he like just consistently is talking crazy about, saying how bad she is, this, that, and the third. And he actually got mad at me because I like to keep it real. And the truth is that, one, you need to shut up because you slept with her more than once.
Yeah.
Two, and two, you can't sit here and complain about something because this is all your fault, my boy. This is like you trying to tell me it took 2 children. It took you to have children with this woman to realize that this woman is a terrible person. Like, yeah, no, that's your fault, brother. So I'm not trying to hear your crying.
It's amazing. Let me get this out the way so I can see the chat. It's amazing that you said that because that's usually the woman's excuse. They say
BDB.
They wait till they have a couple of kids by the man to realize he's a narcissist and
oh my God, you know what that man was
an
on.
alcoholic and he beats on me, and so that's wild hearing that from a man saying that.
I mean that's the but see let's be real, man. That's the truth, right? If you tend to just say that, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. You tender for a woman, and you knew she was terrible, but you probably don't get women like that, so you just dealt with it. And then you had a baby by her, and now you on the internet crying. Shut up, nigga. Excuse my language, but shut up, man. I might want to hear that. Like, man, you slept with her. That's why, like, when people break up with people and then they get on the internet and start bashing them, I'm like, you should shut up because you slept with them and stayed with them. So you can't really say nothing because everything that you saying that they doing, you saying they dirty, they sloppy, they this, that applies to you.
That's a fact. One finger's pointing at them and 3 pointing back. What up, Mo?
What up, Mo?
Mo.
Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I hype me up.
What's up, family? What's up, BD?
Oh, okay.
What's good?
Oh, we chilling. Turn your phone sideways if you will, if you can, if it won't hinder you. There you go. Woo! No, turn it back. No, just kidding. You good?
Hey.
Oh, okay. Man, look.
You know about the cooking.
What y'all want? I'm at the gym.
I see. You at Planet Fitness or where you at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Planet Fitness.
We just wanted to come up here and say what's up.
Cedric, don't start your mess now.
Oh, we go with the government.
You know what's up with me.
I ain't come here for all of that. All right? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, okay. Because we was definitely getting ready to fire you up, but you say you're not bad, so we ain't gonna do that to you.
Like an Olympic torch, and parade you around the city.
We gonna do you like that.
Where's the button to leave? Hold on.
Where's the leave button?
Yeah, I see the block button and the leave button. So block you, leave. Now everybody. Now what's good though? What's going on?
Ken, you a member, bro? Just log in, bro.
And chilling.
I was looking at. I couldn't see the whole topic. So what's the conversation? What's going on?
The conversation. Well, you're a little loud in the background. But son, man, father. We're just talking about Any aspirations of being a father, which you don't have any.
Give me a second.
No, you don't. You don't. No, come on, bro. I'm not
Hey,
trying to be funny.
look, I was just hold on.
Nah, Mike, you got that poker face, so you know what you be doing and stuff. Like Mike's got that. It's that satirical humor. It's like it's seriously
Don't
funny.
do that. Don't do me like that. Don't bust me out on it. Don't do that. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. Let them find out on their own. Don't do that.
They already know.
Let them
No,
figure it out.
I'm leaving now. Thank you. Sound like I'm fired up.
What'd you do? You guys was on a treadmill? Getting ready for tonight, huh? Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Getting that pre-workout in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good
Where's
everybody.
where
Don't do
is
it. Come
the
on. Don't do that, BD. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
hell?
that. Don't do that, BD. Chill, chill, chill. Chill, chill, chill. I quit. I quit. I quit.
Y'all quit. Y'all was waiting. Sent me that email like within 2.5 seconds. Yeah, join the bell.
Well, because we were just talking about you. That's why we want you to join. We don't want to talk about you behind your back. I mean, we won't say nothing crazy, but you know.
Hey, ain't nothing I ain't already heard. So, all right, what y'all talk about?
Huh?
What y'all
No,
talk about?
we just talking about how every man ain't okay. You could speak to this, and that wasn't a shot at you. Hold on. Okay, every man is not set out to be a father. That was not a shot at you. But you can speak to your surroundings. Seeing what did CD call them? Dads or sperm donors. You see them every day. We see them every day, all day, right? So that goes to the point that every man don't deserve to be a father, and said, or CD was saying that that's the greatest gift that a woman could give a man as a child.
No, no. Yeah, definitely. Agree. I think it's beneficial, for both individuals, especially if they want a baby, because you see like a lot of times like during delivery and stuff like that, when the baby comes out and stuff like that, you can see like the joy and happiness on both parents' face and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's an absolute blessing for both, not just for men, but of course, for women in general. If both partners are happy with one another and it's something that they planned and prepared, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, I'm not a parent, but like I said, I've dealt with kids all my life. From being a step parent in the past, and even working jobs where I've dealt with kids. So yes, I know how much of a blessing children are. But like I always tell people, it's something that you got to be ready for because it is a big responsibility. And I think sometimes what happens is some parents, it's like, especially in today's society, I feel like a lot of people are just having kids just to say they have them, and
Mm.
I don't
Uh
think
oh.
that's
I think
what.
CD did that. CD said he was on his way to Germany, and he was like, "Let me hurry up and have a kid just in case I don't make it back." So I'm
Well, I
just
mean,
saying.
well, it's, like I said, it's different circumstances, but for me, it's hard to respect those who just
Uh
have
oh.
kids just to have them.
All right.
Like
Okay. Okay.
we can't, we shouldn't be treating it like a sport or a competition and stuff. It's like people don't understand how big of a responsibility it is. And of course, you got to always think about the kids at the end of the day because, you know, people's selfish and inclusive ways are hurting them. It's like most
Mm-hmm.
kids, they want to be in a two-parent household. They want to see their parents grow old. See they want to be able to use that as an influence for them to go start a family and be truly happy. And so it's like when you got one or two parents, or even both for that matter, that are still stuck in that childish, selfish mentality, it's really not fair to these kids. And I know a
That's a
lot of
good
people
point.
be
Good
yeah.
point.
A lot of people get on me and stuff. They be like, "Oh, BD, like, why you got no kids? Why you got no kids?" Well, number one, I didn't know it was a requirement. And don't get me wrong, nothing against kids. They're God's most beautiful gift to us. It's a blessing. But at the same time, like I said, it's something you got to be ready for, and it's something you got to be prepared for. One of my good friends, I'm not gonna say his name and stuff, but he's got about four kids, and I don't know if the circumstance has changed now, but there was a point in time where one of his kids he wasn't even allowed to see because the baby mom hated him that much,
Hmm.
and like it was just really sad. It's like, damn, like she wouldn't even let him talk to her on the phone. And so a situation like that, it's just like, damn, it's like you really got to kind of know who you're dealing with sometimes, because again, it's like, I know everybody, we enjoy getting it in, smash and get busy and all that. All that is great, but it's like you got to think about the long run at the end of the day. And I think some people, especially when it comes to sex, like a lot of people aren't necessarily like thinking when they're in the middle of doing what they do. It's a thing. You got to really think about this too, because you know what happens in 9 months. So unless you're absolutely prepared and you're ready for that responsibility, hey, go for it. But if you're not, be smart, be responsible. No, don't put yourself in a situation that you're not ready for, because a lot of people end up regretting that later on. I've seen so many parents that, of course they love their kids now, they wouldn't change anything for the world, but deep down, and they know it, they wish they could turn back their hands and do things a little bit differently, So,
Let me ask you
I,
something.
yes, sir.
Your guy, how well do you know this guy?
I've known him for years. He's like one of my brothers from another.
Okay. So do you think he's a good father?
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you have you observed him being a good? Because the men will say that they will put it on the woman. Oh, she won't let me see the kid. But it'd be two sides of the story. So you know him pretty good too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he's definitely one of those ones. Like he's there for his kids. He always has been. Like there's a rap lyric. It's from Nas. It's this song called "Revolutionary Warfare." And in the song, he says, "You're not a man. You're a coward. You can't support the girl you put a seed in."
Right, right, right.
So that's real.
Yeah.
But no, in regards to people like him, like yeah, I know guys that probably weren't necessarily ready or you know didn't put themselves in the right situations and had kids, but they stepped up to the plate and did what they had to do. So I definitely will always pay homage and respect those. But yeah, he's definitely one of those ones. But I
That's
don't
good.
really know.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I don't know the whole story, but I just remember like he was telling me that one time, and I was just like, damn, like I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully things get better. But if I'm not mistaken, I think now he's able to have that connection with her and talk and everything like that. But just for me, it's situations like that that I look at, and it's not just our people. That's just people in general. I've seen a lot of situations like amongst friends and families that just made me realize, okay, you know what, I got to be responsible. Because I don't want to be that person just having kids galore. I don't want to. I want to be a baby dad. I want eventually, so one day I do want to be a husband, and if the time comes, yes, I want to be a father.
Wait. You say you want to what? You want to be a baby dad?
No, 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 I did not.
Go ahead, clean that up, man. Go ahead. You got 30 seconds to clean that up, bro. We was
I said
listening.
no. I never said I wanted to be a baby dad. Never said that.
Okay. So run that back then, because I could have swore I heard you say, I want to be a baby dad.
No, I said I don't want to be. See, I see what y'all
Oh,
doing.
okay. No. I swear. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I thought I
Who's
heard you say
y'all?
that. Thank you. He
Lord,
said you ain't said nothing.
him up there, him downstairs.
Him downstairs, him upstairs.
Right. Hey, oh boy.
I say, oh boy.
Hey, I want to address Juice. I want not Juice. I'm sorry, Mo. Mo had a thought. Where'd it go? Okay, Mo
Exactly.
said.
Mo said, "What war was you fighting in Germany?" That's funny.
No, yeah, I know. I said it. Mo said I heard a young woman, and we must got the same algorithm because I think I know what she's talking about. If she's talking about somebody on YouTube, I heard a young woman who has no kids state that having kids is vanity. Your thoughts? And I agree. I agree. There's absolutely vanity for the most part. For, for all parts, that's selfish. It's a selfish move to want to have kids. A kid has no say so. So the fact that you want to have kids, that's pretty selfish. That's
I
for
could agree
you
with
for
that.
you to want to bring some kids into this world. You're thinking about that's vanity. You're thinking about your legacy, how you're going to be looked at or perceived, or you want to create this thing to show everybody that you can create something that's a positive, person in society. Like, it's. I can see that. I can see that. Two things can be
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, respect to all those that want kids, or if they put themselves in a position to where they weren't ready, but they did what they had to do. Respect to them. But it's hard for me to respect those that are just having kids just left and right just for the hell of it. Like it's like, come on, like what we doing? That's really not fair to all these kids. And that's how you see a lot of these like broken relationships. They never get mended. you know, and it's just like it's a really sad thing. Like even like
Mm.
like my situation, like with my pops, like everybody's been saying, Happy Father's Day to me. Like again, like I said, I'm not a father,
Then
but
they
like
don't
my
know you
pops.
at all. Then anybody that say Happy Father's Day, you should block them because they ain't paying attention to nothing your ass talking about. Block them.
That ain't no real friend. You ain't got kids that talk Happy Father. They just got you in the text chain. Just got you in the man block.
Man, block.
I got new faces that come in. I got new subscribers, so they don't know. I mean, all the day one, they pretty know. But like, I'm more so speaking to like the new subs, the new followers, that don't necessarily know. But yeah, like I said, kids are definitely a blessing though. They're definitely a blessing. But they're even more of a blessing if you are in the position financially, emotionally, and physically to be there, 24/7, at all times. And like I kind of like look back at my dad's situation, like my dad kind of played the 50-50 role where it was like, there was times like where I felt like it's like, okay, this week you want to be a dad, and then that week you want to take a break. Like there's no breaks, there's no vacations from this. Once you're a parent, always a parent.
None. Well, that's why I'm grilling right now.
Right.
Ain't
grilling. I'm scared to start grilling because I'm gonna burn something up.
Oh, that's why I had to step away because I had to go reload the smoker and then spray it down for my ribs. Yeah.
Hey, well, I just got a Foreman grill, so
Oh my! Hey, man, listen. Hey, Mike.
Leave that man alone.
Mike. I can't. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I don't know how much longer I can do this.
Go ahead. You've been itching. Ever since we did the gaming collab, you've been itching.
I've been on your ass. That's what I've been.
Let the shot out.
Hey, Mike. This man said he got a George Foreman grill. Okay?
Hey, I was gonna let it rock.
You got a George Foreman?
I have no idea what that is.
That.
I know the sandwich, the George Foreman, the little sandwich man. I don't know.
He out here making chicken breast with a panini press.
Panini press.
Listen, sir, I got an apartment. All right, not everybody has a house, so Foreman grill was good. All right. So my mom gave it to me. She's been trying to get me to get rid of it, but I love it. So I'm holding on to it. All right. So leave me alone on that one. All right. I have no problem like getting on the actual grill, but there's like in my complex and stuff, they got those little like mini square ones.
I know. I know they do. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I know they do. Yeah, they got grills out there.
It's way too hot out here to try to use those. So I'm gonna be inside and use my. Ain't nothing wrong with a Foreman grill. Nothing wrong. Okay.
She said they don't count. Look, 18 said that don't count. That don't count.
You cooking, right?
Hey man, listen. You want to know something? If you plug up 2 irons and put them together,
stop it.
That's a Foreman grill.
Nope. No, that's cell block A. All right. So, I'm actually making food. I'm not making no damn grilled cheese sandwich. So I make food. All right. So
okay.
We don't all have a house, Mr. Monopoly. All right. Stop messing with
it. No, man, I'm just saying, man. Yeah, no. I'm not.
Never tell anybody that. I'll get close to it. I have a Foreman grill. What you gonna do about it?
Hot ham and cheese sandwiches all day long, baby.
What you about to get into, BD? Where you headed? Back to the crib?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some work on some content and stuff, and finish uploading a couple videos and everything from the battle that I had the other night with the rhythm and battle.
Talk about it. You got it. Let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, what y'all want to know?
Promote it. Talk about it. Tell us who won.
Oh, okay. All right. So, hey, put me right on the spot. So yeah, I just started a new segment on my debate table podcast. It's called Rhythm and Battles. Big shout out to everybody that came through and that was a part of that one. For those who don't know, it's a new R&B and soul segment that I put together, for all different types of singers from all around. They're showcasing their eclectic talents through all different types of R&B and soul music. So we just did episode 1 last night. If you guys want to go and check out the replay, you can definitely do so. Big shout out to everybody that participated. You know, all the participants. Big shout out to E Money. Also, big shout out to the judges that came through: Corey's World, Stash Cash, Mo Perspective. They were all judges on the panel. It was a dope turnout. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous because I wasn't sure like how people were going to respond to it. But everyone's been loving all the other segments with Battle of the Beats, Battle of the Bars. So everybody said, "Look, it's time for a singing segment." So I said, "Y'all got it." So yeah, we made it happen. So yeah, big shout out to y'all. But yeah, definitely check that one out. Episode 2 will be airing in July, and I'm also looking for judges. So anybody that wants to come through and be the judge for that, if you love R&B music just like I do, definitely come on through if you're looking to be a judge.
You heard it there. Check them out at BDBGP, Big Daddy Bear Gaming Productions, right? Or promotions? Or
it's promotions. That's the other thing too. Everybody says productions, but it's promotions.
Well, we just projecting. That's all.
It's all good. I got so many aliases at this point. Like I
got a couple for you. I just ain't said them out loud.
All right, just go ahead and get it out. Get it out, Cedric.
Oh, man,
that's right.
We got company now. I don't want to bust you out. What you and Kid just came from the same damn place, huh?
Not at all.
Both of y'all in Arizona.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm the only one.
Hold on, Ken.
I'm the only one.
Here we go.
Yeah. Hey me. Hey me.
Oh yeah.
I'm in this biatch. Hey, first and foremost, ain't no grown ass man finna be online talking about you grill on the goddamn George Foreman jersey. Take your ass on. Take your ass on. Get the hell off here. That's why you single. That's why you probably ain't got no kids. Cause you ain't got no goddamn protein. You can't put no protein on no George Foreman grill. What a grown ass man talking about a grown George Foreman. Get your ass out of here, BD. Don't put a shirt on and don't just drive by the gym and walk in it and come on the goddamn camera like you've been in the gym. Now, CDT, you talking about all these goddamn motherfuckers don't want to be a baby. We don't want to be a father. Let's talk about niggas that they not supposed to be a father. So all these illicit nuts is just dropping out here. Y'all need to know exactly what's really going on. Don't get me started.
No,
how y'all doing today?
I like that. He came in hot.
How y'all doing today?
I know.
How y'all doing today?
I thought he's finna blaze the whole panel. I'm like, oh, let's go, let's get it.
And you with your silent subliminal messages, you on here on Father's Day, you don't even celebrate Father's Day. God damn it. What is you talking about, you pagan hater? What is shock for everybody. Bang, bang, bang. This is about to be a bloody podcast right now. This is A2D. This is A2D menstrual cycle. We about to be bloody as hell today. What's going down?
He mad because he couldn't be here for the show at the beginning. Oh, he wouldn't come in cracking. Watch your step, brother. Watch your step, brother.
He put himself watch my step. Because he got the OG and fresh off the Knicks parade. He got his little hip hop channel.
He definitely like he.
Yeah.
I'm what? I look like I'm what?
Parade. Like you just like the Knicks parade.
Yeah.
I ain't hit nobody. I ain't hit nobody.
Look like
I got the Steph T on.
Ken looking like the boo boo emoji with some headphones on. Man, get out of here, man.
That's all right. Hey, this is what I want everybody to do. Everybody go to their keyboard, right? And go to the emojis and type old. And then put the black face. That's exactly what Mike look like right now. I swear to God. That nigga is the Android old emoji. I ain't even gonna lie. Right now.
And while you're at it, type in hashtag no facial hair.
Hey, hold on.
Booty face.
I'd rather have no facial hair than have facial hair with low sperm count. What are you talking about?
Crazy. I'm gonna do my CDT. Listen.
Hey,
what up, Chelsea?
Wait. Why he was going past him?
We gotta mute him real quick. Hold on.
What is we doing?
All right, you got it. Go ahead.
Why does this Negro go past the gym, walk in, and then walk out like he on live, like he just ripped that done? That nigga wasn't
First off,
sweating. That nigga wasn't sweating. Ain't had no
Hey,
workout clothes on. Didn't
he wouldn't have to use the bathroom.
first off,
no, no. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He went to get that free grape ass candy in the bowl in front. That's what he did. That's what he did. That's what he
first
did.
off, I've been in the gym for hours. Why you want to get on me and stuff? And you up here jogging around the shopping mall? You doing
Hey,
that?
hey, I'm on my Father's Day trip. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Look, you gotta have kids to be out here, nigga.
Ooh.
You getting treated. What you talking about? Right now, y'all. Somebody get this baby a baby. Hey, it's bad. It's bad with a Negro. It's bad with a Negro talking about he a stepfather ain't been married either. What are you talking about? Where's your credentials?
Aren't you supposed to be ready for a Vlad interview right now?
No, you was not a stepfather. You was just the other nigga. What are you talking about? Get it out. You gotta be certified.
We good now. We good now. We done with the.
Nah, we good. We good.
Okay.
We good. I love everybody. What's up with y'all?
Oh my
Nah, we ain't gonna come in like that. And I say, "Oh, good morning, good afternoon." Nah.
I had to come. I had to come in shooting. Now I'm trying to see all the survivors. Whoever left, I want to tell you I love you. I apologize.
All right, well, later. This ain't over, OG and Anobi. But nah, go ahead, Mike.
I forgot where we was at. Where was we at?
Hey, the topic. What's the topic, though, Mike? For real. I was actually watching a little bit while I was headed to this location, man.
The topic is sons, men, father. The topic was, is every man cut out to be a father? The second topic was, is there any respect or appreciation being a father?
All right, so let me throw my take out there for real, y'all. My take is actually evolving. So my heart instinct and my gut instinct say every man shouldn't be a father. However, to be honest, I have to really think about my journey as a father, my experience with my father, and my observation of fathers and fatherhood. And when I say that, I can't say that everybody shouldn't, because I think Mike, we had this conversation. We've learned more from what we consider our father's missteps than we have from, the things that they were trying and they were intentionally instilling. I think you get more lessons from failure, right, than you do from success and from intent sometimes. Sometimes I look back at my kids, like right now, all the shit that I was trying to give them and thought, the direction I wanted them to go. Sometimes I sit back and I see them evolving around some of the things that I didn't have and I didn't intentionally put in them. So I think that's I think it's unfair to say that some men shouldn't be fathers. Y'all know what I'm saying when I go there?
I like that perspective. Because when I say I don't think certain men should be fathers, I don't mean for their life. I think there's certain men or a lot of men that shouldn't be fathers for where they are right now. And I think that's what you're saying. You're saying just because you're in a bad place right now doesn't mean you can't evolve into something, beneficial. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, no. I think I understand the point that you're taking, but let me make it a little bit clearer. Right? So it strikes a vein when I hear that, right? Because I think women, and I'm just speaking in general, they kind of hang their hat on the child is innately theirs. And women can be really judgmental on a father, and that's why they try to over nurture the kid, right? Because they're judgmental of whatever the father is doing. The father don't know how to do this. I don't want him around that. I don't want him around this, right? So when I say that, I think that
Oh, damn.
Was that
Own self off.
I would say Android, but I got an Android, so we can't do the Android joke.
Why not?
No shade on Android.
Man,
No shade.
if y'all don't get them Fisher Price phones up out of here,
Man, go ahead.
What's wrong with Android?
play
iPhone
school.
ain't upgraded since the iPhone 9. Get out of here.
That's
dude.
fine, but my iPhone better than that Samsung.
I doubt it.
How?
I seriously doubt it.
How? In what manner, sir?
In every way.
How?
Let's
Give me
let's start
one.
there.
Give me one.
Android's too expensive. The insurance is ridiculous. There's your point right there. Mic drop.
You said Android
What?
or yeah? See,
No,
yeah. Block.
iPhone.
No, they all the same price. It's all the same thing. Even Apple got
That's
Android parts
all the same
inside of
price.
it. So I mean,
I,
Man, you want to know the
and-
only thing that Samsung might can say that they got that's better than Apple is that y'all can use
Everything.
whatever music. No, man, no. Stop it. Stop
go
it.
ahead. We can use whatever music. What?
You can use whatever music for y'all ringtones though.
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing I can tell you. Other than that, like, no, I'm good.
iPhone's insurance is ridiculous. Those phones are too damn sensitive.
Insurance.
They break, and yeah, insurance is ridiculous with those, and they're super sensitive. Like they break within they're fragile as hell. Like they drop one time, the phone's done, and now you gotta go get a whole nother one.
Well, and you know what? It's crazy. It's crazy that you say that, and that has never happened to you.
Hey, look, I listen, but I've worked in phone services, and I've seen people who've had iPhones that have messed them up, literally on the day of purchase, and have to take out mad money for insurance just to get it replaced.
BDB, stop it.
Stop.
You know what?
Chelsea said, and I agree with this. He says better security measures on Apple. Yeah. That's why I don't trust people with Apple. Y'all all criminals, because that's what they hide behind, right?
Criminal.
The FBI can't even subpoena and get the data. So yeah, you're right, Coach. You're right. I'll give you that one.
Hey, listen. Hey, Chelsea. We talking to people that's using dial-up internet. Let it go.
Somebody using
They in the Stone Age on phone. Man, come on, man. We wasting our time, Chelsea.
You only got Apple because you got bullied into getting it. Get out of here. You didn't choose
How?
Apple. Apple chose you.
How did I get bullied into Apple?
Apple chose you.
How?
Somebody laughed at you and said you ain't got an iPhone, and you ran and got an iPhone. You didn't choose iPhone. iPhone chose you.
No. I'm gonna tell you what happened. What turned me to Apple? Right. Listen. What turned me to Apple was because essentially I think my lady wanted an iPhone, and I had a buddy that was selling one. No. Listen. So I bought it for her, but then once I started using it, there was no going back. Once I started using it and started realizing how much better it was used than Android, there was no going back.
How long have you had iPhone? I believe you, but I want to.
I've had an iPhone. I want to say I got my first iPhone in 2015, maybe.
Okay, I believe you, because then Apple was better than
it was.
Android.
It was 1,000%.
Before Google bought Android, hands down, Apple was better than Android.
I
since
agree.
Google bought Android, stop it, cut it out.
Man,
Cut it out.
Maybe you might be right, but I'll never find out.
I heard that.
Yep. Nope.
No, yeah, stay over there. No, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm happy with Apple.
I'm a huge Apple fan. It's just when it comes to the phones, I just can't get with it. But other than that, everything else Apple related, from the iPods to the computers, I absolutely love it. So
it's the same operating system. Man, block this nigga, man.
You know what, PDP?
Get him out of here.
Block this.
You big dummy.
You know what, man? Don't bring our ass back to Battle of the Beats. I'm gonna rig your ish.
What? That is dirty. Why you dirty, bro?
You say block, I say rig.
That's terrible. Hey, that's terrible because I already knew you was doing that. Nah.
How you know?
I mean, I found one. No, I ain't gonna go there. But no. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know Samsung. Yeah, I don't know Samsung like post 2015 or Android rather.
I can dig it. Go ahead, finish.
Y'all talking shit about the phone?
No, finish.
Man, I apologize. My
phone's to get back.
My phone overheated, but yeah. What I'm saying is, bro, I apologize, y'all, to the chat, man. I'm out here trying to do this remote mobile, but nevertheless, it's really tough for me to bash any man that's making an attempt. Who am I to say that your best isn't good enough? Who am I to say that your best isn't worthy for the opportunity? I think at the end of the day, bro, we're all trying So I give a little bit more grace than probably I have in the past. Um, but I do think that if you don't lead with presence, meaning physical presence, I think I think that's a sign of failure, right? Um, I think there are a lot of barriers that can come between physical presence, but I think it's real. I'm real sensitive to say who shouldn't deserve to be a father. Now, I don't think every nut should bear a child, and I mean that I'm pun included, pun intended, right? But yeah, I think fatherhood, man, it has ebbs and flows. I question myself at times, and then I sit back and some that I did years ago that I didn't think they were taken to, what I didn't think they saw, they kind of amazed me. So I gotta be a little more impartial to the statement that CDT made.
Do you have that same energy for women and mothers? And I'm speaking coded language, so please read the code. Will you give that same grace to mothers?
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think on an individual basis, my scrutiny always comes from something interpersonal or something that's obligatory. So if you're giving grace, but how you handle it, right, is shitty or crappy, you know what I mean? It tends to have people kind of over-examine everything else surrounding that.
So there's never a point where a person probably doesn't need to be a parent, is what you're saying. Everyone gets that grace of there is no cutoff point.
I think
because I can understand your point. I can rock with it, but it's got to be.
It's tough, bro. I'm no savior, bro. You know what I'm saying? So well, I don't want my because when you think about a savior, I don't want my words or my opinion to be the end all be all for anybody out there, especially when it comes to something like this. Other things I think we could be accountable to. It is what it is, bro. I think that don't be a deadbeat. I think it starts with presence. It starts with presence. I have to start there, bro. I've seen it on both sides. Fathers that aren't present and mothers that aren't present, and I think that's what kind of starts me saying that you may not be cut for this.
Okay, I was just wondering if we had to parse that because it seemed like you was just saying. It seemed like I'm not saying this is what you were saying, but it seemed like you were saying no matter what, everybody deserves a shot, and let's just see how it play out. No matter where that person is in their life, let's just see how it play out.
Well, I am saying that because let's look at it like this, bro. I don't think there's no real truth to being prepared to be a parent.
No,
because shit, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what cards you dealt. Like, bro, I like I said, I got 7, and every situation was a little bit different. And do I think I'm more prepared, for my last one than I was my first one? Yeah, but as the world evolves, as trends evolve, as circumstances evolve, like the shit that I was trying to prepare my oldest for, my youngest ain't even got to think about.
Hold on, Ken. Let me pause. Chelsea, real quick. Ken has both. He has iPhone and Android. So just let's get that straight.
Wait, hold on. You got 7 kids?
What I can't even see the chat. What she said?
She said you got a Tesla, but on an Android. Yeah, he's got both. So nice try, Chelsea. You tried it. Let's give Chelsea the good old swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. All right, go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. I had to address that. Like, wait, what?
So you said you got 7 kids?
That's crazy. I gotta blur my background, Chelsea. That's what I gotta do. I got you, baby.
No, if you got a Tesla, it don't. What you mean? It don't matter.
Who told her I had a Tesla?
If a person knows what a Tesla look like, you don't have to tell them.
That's my point. Focus on the speaker, not the environment.
You told us you had a Tesla.
There you go. When did I tell you that?
Oh, you
showed you.
See?
Yeah, you showed you that pulling out all your keys and bragging and everything.
Oh, we know BD was.
Nah.
We know BD was gonna remember.
Nothing to brag about.
So see when you got a Tesla.
Hey, and Teslas don't have keys, buddy.
They got it's a card, but it's still considered a key though. I do valet, sir.
I didn't pull a car out. If you want me to come valet a car too, I got you, bro. Just in the Addy.
Don't bring that nowhere, valet.
Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, listen, Ken is on fire.
Man. I need that drop. He's on fire.
Ken is on fire, man.
Hold on, objection, because Teslas do have keys. They have the keyless ones, and they also have the card too. I've driven both, so I know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right back at you.
Thank you. 10-year valet back. Come on.
I've titled several, and I use my app, buddy. What are we talking about here, man? Chelsea, you see the shit you start?
I know, right? Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah.
Why she sit in her quiet place? but no, all jokes aside, y'all, man. I think, especially by this being Father's Day, I don't want to crap on nobody that's trying, man. Because again, Mike, we've had this conversation many a times.
Too many
when you
times.
think you're doing right, you're like, what? And when you think you ain't did right, you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a constantly evolving situation, man. And I say it got to start with presence. If you man enough to be there, right? You woman enough to be there and stick out those 18 plus years, good, bad, ugly. I think that says something, because let me tell you this, it ain't easy, bro.
That's what I was telling him earlier. I said, when you think you're doing a good job as a father, your kids will humble you. They'll let you know what you lack, because like I said earlier, relationships
they'll
bring
try.
out the worst in you.
They'll try. Let me say they'll try. I ain't gonna say they will. They'll try.
No. What I mean is they'll bring out the worst in you. Your weaknesses, they'll bring it to the forefront like a mirror, and show you where you need to improve.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna succumb to that. I said a long time ago, I don't give a F about what my kids, how my kids want to grade my parenting. I don't, because I never let them manipulate that. As long as I lead with love, as long as I know what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing is pure and authentic and the best based on what I have available. Then I can give a F less what you think about it. As it pertains to your judgment. You know what I mean? So
all right. So question: how many kids do you guys all have?
I have 4.
Okay.
CDT has 3 or 4.
Okay.
And Ken has 7. You said Siete?
Siete.
Oh wow.
And you have how many socks do you have, BD?
Damn.
That's why he always wearing that White Sox hat. I figured it out. Yeah, he repping the
Hey, bro. BD is a semen saver.
Man.
I like that. Okay.
Oh, man.
BD, you be shooting out diet sperm, sperm zero.
His sperm got gray hair.
Hey, BD, if you get somebody pregnant, the baby gonna come out 12. You owe this.
Yeah, haters, boy.
Oh, he back. Okay, sorry.
Because I'm driving. So I'm still here, but haters, boy. Haters.
Wait. Let me hate. I'm gonna ask for the chat. Are you driving or are you parking?
Driving, sir.
Whose keys do you have right now?
I got mine, right?
Hey, you too grown to be wearing keys around your neck, bro.
Oh,
we trying to get you in a relationship, man. Ain't no woman gonna respect that.
Excuse me, sir. I have one key. one keyless vehicle, and I got one key. Now, if I lose, I'm screwed. I have to go back to my dealership. But these keyless vehicles, just the fobs themselves, these things like cost some money. Now, don't get me wrong, I got the bread to get another key, but no, I'm keeping this key on me. I ain't got time to be putting it in my pocket and nothing like that. And something happened, all right. So y'all don't get off my back.
I'm messing with you.
Cause no,
Hey,
here's
I
the
got a
thing.
question.
No,
What? No,
I know.
I got a relevant question outside of the BS. So you not being a father, bro. I want to ask your question just from the outside looking in. Are
Okay.
you how do you view fatherhood? Like when you look out and you see other people interacting with their kids, or you have friends that some may be present, some not may be present. I always wondered, like again, you're probably the oldest person who I have as a friend who doesn't have kids. But what's your perspective of a good father? Not from based on what you had growing up, but based on what you see not being a father right now.
What do I see? That's a good question. Like I said, I definitely salute the ones that I see, bonding with their kids, spending time, whether they're, you know, in the household or not doing what they got to do. I'm always going to have respect for that. I just, like I said, I can't respect the ones that I just see out here that, are just kind of using it or treating it like a sport or like a competition. Like, that's not cool to me. Like I said, it's not my business. I don't say anything, but, I could never respect a man that doesn't do what they have to do in regards to that responsibility. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I see tons of couples, I see families and stuff doing anything with their kids and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm definitely happy for them. Like, it's like there's never no jealousy or animosity and stuff like I said. One thing about me, like, because I know everybody gets on me and stuff, they crack, they jokes and they clown and stuff like that. I don't like sit here and regret this decision. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying never to the possibility of having kids. But like I said, I look back at my past and my situations where I've had friends and family who, put themselves in situations where they weren't prepared for kids. And I know it's one of those things you can never really truly be prepared. But it was just kind of like a thing for me to just, all right, be smart, be responsible. Don't get caught up. I just never wanted to fall into that spectrum of just being a baby dad or just having baby moms. Like I never wanted to follow that. And yeah, I've heard the whole
So
thing about, what's up?
Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say so. I wanna first and foremost. I know we play around a lot, bro, but I definitely have to commend that part of your character, right? Um, that is, I probably have more respect for that than I would have respect for the cat that's just out there laying pipe. You know what I'm saying? Um, I love like for me as an adult male. I talk to Mike about this a lot. I really admire men who are disciplined. Um,
Hold on, Ken. Don't lose your
I
thought. Don't lose your thought. Don't lose your
yeah.
thought. Just give me 2 seconds. I just want to acknowledge Postman in the chat. What up, family?
What up, family?
He went live right before we went live, and he was
Postman, there, that's me.
talking about them Bears. So I appreciate that. Nice
um,
live. All
but
right, go ahead, Ken.
but
And Ken drops off just like that. All right.
Yeah, how you got a Tesla, but you got a low generation Android? You got to upgrade, my guy.
I don't know what he's talking on. I don't know if he on the Android or if he on the iPhone, but whatever it is, it keep dropping. It
He
keep
got more money.
dropping.
He got more money than all of us, and I got the more up to date Android. I
Whoa,
mean,
whoa, 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 whoa. Slow your wait. Hold on now. Slow your Hold on. He got more
oh,
money than you. Hold on now.
oh no, he got more. Well, yeah, he does have more money.
Let's not pump your brakes on that one, my guy. No, I'm just kidding. He probably do. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I forgot I was talking to Monopoly Mike. My fault.
We haven't compared what do you call them, net worths yet, but just saying.
Mr. Collect $200 as you go. But see, now that feels good to hear that. It's like, okay, you're responsible, you're disciplined versus just why you ain't got no kids and hell, like damn,
No, we
like
just be messing with you, bro. You good? You
well, I
good?
know, I know you guys do. Like I said, it's all fun and jokes, but like to like other people out there in the general public, it's almost like they really have a big problem with that. I'm like, Why is that an issue? I'm not the only person in the world that don't have kids. And I mean, everybody has their reasons for why they don't. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that people like myself should be criticized and chastised just because we don't. Because here's my question too. Like, I remember one time somebody was like, "You have kids?" I was like, "No." And like, they said it just like that. Like, why the hell not? I'm like, okay, well, I'll tell you what. If I have kids, you gonna babysit? And no, don't get quiet now. You want me to have kids so bad? Be ready to babysit at 5 o'clock when I gotta go to work. If you ain't gonna babysit, shut the hell up and don't get on my case about that. Because it's funny when you pose that type of question to them, how quick they change up. Want you to have kids, but don't want to help out with those responsibilities if you ever need that. So, I'm just saying, it's like, come on.
Hey, bro, that's a great point. That's a great point. And I'm gonna say this, bro. And this ain't to you directly, but women look at men your age that don't have kids like y'all down low, bro. Dead ass. Dead ass.
I'm not laughing at. Hold on. I'm not laughing at none of y'all. I'm laughing at CDT laugh. I'm laughing at his laugh. I don't know where that laugh came from or why it was appropriate, but I'm laughing at his laugh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And no, bro.
CDT,
Real
mute
talk.
yourself.
And I'm not saying that as a knock on BD at all. I'm saying that that's what our community look like. If you ain't out here slanging and you ain't did that by now, what are you doing?
That's a fact.
And the reason why I said it is because I commend what he's saying and his reasoning for it. We've had talks about just relationship talks, and I get it, but it's crazy that our community, try to ridicule responsibility, but they rather you have 4 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying, to be accepted in the club.
Crazy.
And that's the thing that irritates me about today's society. There's like this so backwards. Like, there's no common sense anymore. So like, okay, so my position, because I don't have kids right now because I'm single. It's not like I haven't been in relationships. I was just in a relationship, But so now I'm gay all of a sudden. Like, come on, like make it make sense. Like that's not a good reason or logic for people to just have based off that. It's like you don't know nobody's situation. It's like you can't be so quick to judge and think just because somebody like myself is in this situation that now like I'm attracted to the same sex. Like, get the hell out of here. Like that. I'm trying not to curse it, so I pride myself on being professional.
You're
but
good.
that type
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Respect.
That type of stuff is stupid. Like that really like irks my nerves a little bit. Like, come on,
I agree it is stupid, but he did say that women look like that. Men don't think that. We don't think you gay. We just
men don't think that
with you. But see,
we jealous.
Yeah, well, that's what I don't know about jealous.
A little bit.
I mean, like
we want to kids, but
Hey, BD, Mo got one more shot for you. Hold on, real quick, before you go, CD. Mo threw one more shot at BD before she stepped out. About to go throw some sausage on my neighbor's real grill. Be right back.
That's messed up.
All right, go ahead, CD. What was you
he
about to say?
says, look, y'all should know me as different.
But I was gonna say this in defense to what Ken said. Respectfully, a lot of women look for any reason to call you gay anyway. Yep. So,
oh yeah. No. You know what? Hold up. Let's keep it a buck. Most of those women that would have those comments, they baby mamas already. They haven't been chosen. Okay. They ain't with that. They ain't with that 1% that they keep looking for.
All right.
I agree with you on that.
That's a fact.
That is a fact, bro. I tell you this though. I'll say this, BD too. Like, to be completely honest, I would love for you to have conversations with our youth, right? I like your philosophy. I like the fact that you waited, right? I like the mindset that you have, and I think that if that was more influential in our communities, I think we have a lot of our issues could be solved that way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's just be responsible. You can still have your fun, still do your thing, but you gotta think before you get down and get busy. That's all it is. Like I'm a thinker. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation that I know is gonna hurt me down the road. And it's like what's the phrase cause and effect? You know, that's all it is. So like I tell everybody, if it's something that you want, if you want kids, hey, go for it. Do your thing. All I say is just be there for them, as you should. But if you don't, if you have your reasons and you're ready for that, and if you're not ready for it, and you have, you know, certain plans and goals that you want to pursue and push before you get to that point, do that too. Like it's funny, because right after the last time I was on here when we were all having that conversation, I saw a post on Instagram. The singer Maya, she was on what's that dude named Jason Lee? He has like that show and stuff, and she was doing an interview, and he was asking her like, how come you don't have kids and stuff like that, and she was explaining the reason why and stuff like that, and it was one of those respectable and commendable reasons. It's like because it's like I just don't want to be out here. It's like I don't want to be a baby mom. I want to be someone's wife. I want to be with someone like we do have kids. Like we're going to the grave. We got side by side coffins and stuff. At our funerals and stuff like that. So that type of stuff is real. It's like you gotta, a lot of people gotta think about that. And I just think most.
Oh, I thought you were done. It was a delay. I'm sorry, bro.
No. That was it.
So I got a question, man. So by you not having any children, and probably 90% of the women that you date are gonna have a child, right? And because of your philosophy, it seems a little contradictory that you would date a woman with the child, because now no matter what, you have to look at that father as the exact opposite of what you're preaching right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying.
Now think about it before you answer. All right, go ahead. What say you, BD?
We got the Jeopardy thing down.
That was a good point. That was a good point, Ken.
Yeah, bro. It's got to make your dating pool like, bro. I haven't thought about that until kind of like you explained. I'm like, damn. Well, whoever he date, he gonna hate that kid and that daddy because they're not preaching what he's preaching. And why would you want to intertwine with a female that doesn't respect somebody like you, which has been responsible, hasn't done it, and has a kid and ain't do it right?
Well, hold on real quick. Chelsea ain't got no kids. BD ain't got no kids. Hold on, let's go, matchmaker. Let's go. Let's get it.
Get y'all a little mulatto out there, little curly hair. Get your little curly hair, light skinned, bearded baby.
Let's get it. What we doing? I wish I had some music, boy.
Bearded baby is crazy.
Let me drop the
bearded
link.
baby.
That is hilarious.
Drop the link for Chelsea.
It's gonna be a bearded baby with a cowboy hat.
Number one, I don't like you or that thin ass mustache of yours. All right.
Oh my
God. Wait, you gotta wait at least one show to talk about a man's mustache. Especially you ain't got no kids and there's women out here sizing you up. Don't be looking at my mustache. Because if you try to say why you ain't got no kids and you talk about my mustache, those two things ain't got shit to do with each other.
I don't like you or your mustache. That's number one. Number two, my thing is this. I've said I've said this before. I'm not a judgmental person. Like, whatever you did in your past or whatever happened, like that's on you. Like, I'm not gonna criticize or judge. Because like I said, I've been in previous relationships with women that have kids. Like I said, it's not like, oh, I'm just aiming for that type. Like I said, I feel like women who do have kids are deserving of being with somebody, having someone good and positive in their life. So, that's like, none of that really matters. I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like if I'm not judging or criticizing you, you shouldn't judge or criticize me just because I didn't go in this path or I didn't choose this particular direction. But that shouldn't stop anything. Like I said, I know quite a few people that don't have kids and they're in relationships or they either got married to someone with kids and they're living everybody's life and they're happy. So at the end of the day, that's all that really truly matters. It shouldn't matter like what decisions or choices you made as long as you guys are happy. So that's just
Boy,
how I look at
you got Kevin Samuel rolling over in his grave right now. You supposed to be the high value man, and you surely lowering your standards right now.
it. I know low standards, like I said. Yes.
If you use shame as a tactic to get your way, you may be low value. If you're often insulting to get your way or to shut people up or shut people down, you may be low value.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
I got it for everything.
I don't know. It just be sounding like a bunch of jealousy, but it's cool. It's cool.
So I got a question. If you get you get with a woman that has a child already, let's say it's a male child, he's a teenager, right? And you step into that role, right? And you preaching to him be responsible. And he like, if he be responsible, he want to be more like his dad. That's how he got here. How do you deal with that conflict?
Wait, what's the question again?
How do you deal with a conflict? You get into a situation with a woman who has a son already. Obviously, that son is not with the dad at the time. How do you put your influence? How do you gauge your influence with that child in that situation? Because it's tough.
Yeah, it is, and it's funny that you said that because before I moved to Florida, my ex that I was with, her son, she has 3 kids. She has 2 sons and a daughter, and both her sons were coming into their teenage years. So yeah, like I said, I sat with them, and I just kind of broke down the responsibility of just being smart. I know, like ultimately, like they're gonna do what they want to do, because like I said, I know I'm not their actual parent, but I always just taught them like be smart in any and every decision that you make. Don't ever put yourself in a situation where you're going to regret these decisions.
But isn't that indirectly shitting on their dad?
No, not necessarily.
It could be.
I don't think so. Because like my dad, he chose a different route. He decided to have kids at a young age, and I know he wasn't 100% ready. But I don't believe that necessarily every individual, every spawn follows in the same footsteps. Because yes, could I have had a bunch of kids? Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. Like there's no question about that. But like I said, I just chose a different route, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I don't think we should get to a point to where now it's becoming a judgmental thing. It's like, oh well, why don't you? Why don't you? It's like it's not saying I don't want to. It's just saying like not at this very moment. I want to do things a certain way. I'm not ever saying no. I'm not ever ruling out not having kids. If I have kids, great. If I don't, that's great too. But either way, I'm going to make sure I do what I got to do to put myself in a position to where I'm stable, I'm situated. So if I do ever have kids, yeah, I want to make sure that I'm able to take care of that kid to the fullest. I don't believe in the deadbeat. And like I said, I don't respect that. So I'm definitely not going to follow on that. But I'm going to make sure I do what I got to do to put myself in that position to be in their lives 24/7. Try to make it to every single event or function. Teach them right from wrong, like instill all those things. So that's just how I look at it.
Respect. Well, on that note, I'm about to take my irresponsible 7-kid having ass and enjoy my Father's Day dinner. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who pulled up for the chat, man. Thank y'all for y'all.
Let's get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Your signal bad. Get him out of here. Enjoy your dinner, man. Tell your family I said what's up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So,
I was gonna ask you, BD. Would you be okay? I can't ask CD because I already know his answer. His answer is H now.
Oh,
Would you
go,
be
yeah,
okay
probably.
not having kids? Would you be okay not having kids and raising someone else's kids? Or would you want to
his
be with
answer,
somebody? Or would you want to be with somebody with kids that are older? That way you don't have to worry about all of that.
CDT's answer is always gonna be hell no. So
Absolutely
we just
not.
like,
Absolutely not. No, sir.
Postman, Postman. Yeah, that's he.
um, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
I said, would you be okay in a scenario like this of never having kids?
Trying to see if I can hear you boys
You
from
can't hear
here.
us? We can hear him. Would you be okay with not having kids, but settling down with a woman with small kids and raising those kids?
You know what, Mar?
Okay.
Can't do it.
I mean, like I said,
But he don't want to have kids. I said if he don't have kids and don't want to, I don't. You say you want kids. But I'm just saying if you just woke up one day and say, you know what, I'm good.
yeah. I mean, like I said,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say I'm cool with either or. I mean, yes, if I could meet someone that doesn't have kids, great. If that doesn't happen and I do end up meeting someone and they have a kid or something like that, they don't plan on having it anymore, and they're comfortable. 'Cause I've been in those situations too. I'm cool with that either way. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's about happiness. I think I don't know who said it in the chat, but happiness is what it's all about at the end of the day. So that's just what I look at.
Mm. Postman, can you hear us?
I can't hear y'all. That was my other thing. That's all.
But you can hear us
I
now?
can hear
Or
him.
no? We can hear you, but you can't hear us.
I can hear 'em.
Oh, he hit the private chat. Okay. Can't hear you, fellas.
Let me go ahead and block this dude. I may have to step down, fellas, because I got something I need to take care of that is getting late.
Okay.
Because I gotta get these grains on. They don't take nothing but an hour, but
An hour, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, once I do everything and get it to simmer, then I'm good. But I will say this, okay? I want to throw my little 2 cents in on this stepdaddy thing, right? No, for real, no, I'm not, I'm not gonna do too much. But I will say this. No, I understand. I can understand somebody that has gotten to a certain age, I guess, or just hasn't found the right person that has to have children with, right? And I can totally understand somebody saying, hey, I don't mind being with this woman if she got adult kids. But I would say this, and this ain't to throw no jab at nobody, because there are a few people out here who was somebody else. It wasn't Postman, was it? It was somebody that was saying, not Prince Bud was saying that he that about his stepdad raising him. So I can get it, I understand that, but I would say as a man going into a relationship as a stepdad, like I wouldn't enter that relationship expecting much for them children. That's as a man, that's what I would tell you, because enter that relationship because I mean, okay, how many stories have we heard about, where the father did all this and put all this in just to at the end of the line, that other child, because that child is always going to want their biological, like always. They're always going to want their biological. Yeah. So I would say if you if you get in a relationship with a woman that has kids, getting in the relationship with that woman because of that woman is one thing, but getting into that relationship and she has kids, and then you go in there trying to act like you their dad, you are never gonna win that game. You are never. I'm gonna tell you why, because it's gonna be things. First off, kids gonna try you off the muscle. Them kids are definitely gonna try you, right? And then what's gonna end up happening is she's gonna say something to you like, well, he gonna keep doing that if you don't say something. And then when you say something, she gonna chastise you for saying something.
Right. You ain't their daddy. They got a daddy.
Exactly,
Huh?
exactly. Like I dealt with a woman like that. She had 3 kids, and then that was the exact scenario. And I was like, he had said something, and I'm like, man, listen, you need to talk to your son before we get crazy in here. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, he gonna keep doing it, keep trying till you do something. The moment I said something to him, now I'm
You
arguing with
doing
his
too
mama.
much. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So it's like it's just I don't know, man. I think it's a dangerous, it's a thankless job for one, but I think it's, man, I wouldn't take the stress. I wouldn't even add that stress into my life personally. But that's also coming from experience of dealing with a woman that had kids and she was just a terrible person. So maybe the experience is better for you. But that was the type of woman that using her kids as a weapon, though. So she weaponizes her children. She weaponized all her children against all their baby daddies and any other man she never dealt with. So that's just that might just be that person, but I just feel like it's a dangerous thing. And even though it's hard to find a woman that doesn't have kids, especially the older they get, the best you can do is deal with a woman that got kids that ain't in that house no more.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's like a 50-50 thing. You know, you never
Hey, can y'all
really
hear me?
know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's give me another intro again. 18. Dang, I was about to say 18. Postman is in the building. One more time for the one time.
Salute.
What's up, family? What it do? What it do? So I see you was down there.
Just got a quick one for you, real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I heard CDT, and my question is, who is the stepfather on the panel?
I am. I'm the only one.
I did it once, but it wasn't
He's not
like,
currently.
yeah.
You're not the only one. I'm trying to get the. No, sir. By stepfather, meaning you married to her to the child's mother, not I was messing with somebody who had a kid.
There you go.
I'm just trying to clarify to make sure.
Yes, married. Yes.
Okay. Because we can safely say, or at least I can safely say, the person you choose to deal with is way more prone to these children going awry, as opposed to the synopsis you broke out right there with me being combative with a kid and me talking to a kid because she gave me license to, but then we're arguing about it. I've never known those scenarios.
Right.
And I say that because I've been a stepfather for 16 years. When there was an issue to be addressed in the house and that was left to me, there was no double back to try to change my ruling, my thoughts about it, or anything else like that, because that would, in fact, cause dissension. But that person in themselves are unruly and unfit in a lot of ways to be a parent, let alone a partner or a mate. So, and that's in my estimation. So the people that we speak about, I think we talk about the worst cases, and that might be the majority. I don't know to be. But we talk about the worst cases when we try to explain step parenting, baby mamas, baby daddies, people, absent fathers, and people, for example, when you talk about fathers not in the house, a father not in the house does not mean he don't take care of his kid. But the way in which the picture will be painted is so negative and so one-sided that we give no credence to the fact that there are several cases where, and myself might be included, that the stories that we paint about these stepchildren and thankless jobs are in fact the contrary. And I may be the minority in that position, but I think that the modernization or the acute look that we have at via social media tells us that everything is that way. And that may be a very strong portion of it, but I think it's a loud minority as opposed to majority. And I say that because a lot of people don't get married, so they don't assume the role of stepfather to begin with. But also in that one, I think you can get a very strong understanding of the children early on. So when people be like, I don't want to meet you to meet my kids so early on. Not day one, but real early, so we understand if we have any obstacles, because like you said, if we don't agree with the children, I can't be with you because that's a holistic encompassment right there. And so, like for me, I think you as a person or as a man should be able to vet slightly better to understand that one, you can put whatever ding you want in anybody's report card about who they don't have kids by, or the man who don't have children. Because Kevin Samuels would tell me I shouldn't mess with my wife because I don't have biologicals. To each his own. But I think that individualized understanding of situations and learning how to navigate life gives you a much better footing to be able to be a parent, let alone affix the title to it to be step or anything else. Because the undertaking of rearing and raising children, I think, is a selfless job in itself, not just in a step parent, because you can do everything in your power to try to raise your child, and they don't have to be reciprocal in the respect or love that they give you for it. So,
Postman, you said
I
you
think
don't
that
have any
oftentimes
biological?
we
Postman.
hypersensationalize the negativities in those
Okay, is he
things
not here?
as opposed to understanding, like you
Is he on
said.
delay?
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me, Postman?
No, I do not. Didn't make any. You
Oh,
hear
it's
me?
a delay. It's a delay. Okay, I'm like, huh? Okay. He don't have kids.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I can't. So this is where the delay is. I can't hear you guys in the back studio, so I had to make sure I get some audio.
Oh,
To have
okay.
a
I see what he's
conversation.
saying. I see what he's
Gotcha.
saying. Yeah.
Okay.
So his audio coming from the actual live.
Right. So it's about like a 7 to 10 second delay.
Otherwise, I'd be locked in right where you at. I ain't there. That's all. Yeah, but yep.
I understand what he's saying, like what Postman is saying, and I
My
agree.
thoughts.
I agree. I think that we are using the worst examples when we talk about this stuff. I would totally agree with you on that. And me personally, I'm somebody that in a lot of situations I do look at things at the worst possible scenario or the best possible scenario. I usually prepare for the worst. So I'm one of them people that's just expecting things to go terrible anyway, right? So that's probably part of my thought process. But I also will say this. I understand why Postman said he doesn't have any biological, and BDB doesn't have any biological, so I can understand that. But like, I guess I'm thinking of this as somebody that does have biological children. So I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna make my own. That's just, but see, I mean, and I'm not saying that my thought process in this all is the proper way to think. Is, you know what I mean? I usually speak from experience. My ex-wife, and this is a perfect example. My ex-wife had a son when I met her, and this might sound crazy, but I was like 19 and he was like 14 or something like that, right? So yeah, I know that's wild, but in that scenario, me and him are still really close. He still calls me pops. So in that scenario with my ex-wife, with her son, man, that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I got him his first piece of action. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out with him. So like, I take him when we was in Germany, I take him out to make sure he have a good time and that nobody would bother him. And you know, and to this day, he's, like I said, he still called me pops, even though he got a biological dad. So I agree with Postman that a lot of times we are looking at the worst possible things in this scenario, and we running with that. I agree. I can see that.
I'm gonna let it catch up so you can speak.
All right.
But it exists, though. I will concede the off the rails type of existence is there, and that in itself is why biologicals weren't on the forefront so early on. In Chicago, the people that I came in contact with weren't always the most pristine of girls, if you will. I got to see enough ignorant baby mamas to never want to have one. And so it was always my thought that when I am married, I will have children. My wife is older, and life teaches you that the decisions you make have rewards and consequences. And when you don't have a biological already, you understand that geriatric pregnancy is a real thing. If you were to risk the person that you know for the person that is not here, I think
Oh
that's a bit more
man,
selfish than
that is
selfless.
wow.
And so
Hey,
at that point, I made a bed and you got to lay in it. And I
hey
got no
man,
regrets to those things, but
I respect that. I ain't think
it,
about it like that, man.
it won't be mistaken that the opportunities weren't there to be reckless and be somebody's daddy, but you understand that there's roles and responsibilities to how you navigate life. And in that situation, this is the role in which I was able to navigate life and still, I guess, if you will, have the best of both worlds based on my choices.
Interesting. Interesting.
Hey,
Interesting.
Mike,
That,
I
Me
gotta step
somebody
down.
granddaddy
I
by
gotta
that
take care of
process,
something.
though.
okay, go ahead.
All right, appreciate you.
Now, Postman, I don't know how we're gonna do this, man, with this delay.
I I just wanted to get in on that one right there. I ain't even gonna hold you with the delay, so I don't break up the pod. But I wanted to give a piece from a different perspective in case we didn't have one, which I wasn't aware of. So I learned something new today. But happy Father's Day to everybody in any capacity. I'm gonna sit back in the background.
For sure. That was actually a good perspective. These conversations are very nuanced. He just gave a nuanced scenario of his own self, how he married an older woman. He wanted kids. It's not like he didn't want kids. He wanted kids. But like you said, there's something called geriatric pregnancy. And what do? Do you be selfish and keep trying to push to have a kid because that's what you want? Or do you, look out for the woman that you love, your wife, and just play the hand that you dealt? And man, that was, yeah. I appreciate that. I respect that. That's a perspective that we didn't speak about. And like I said, these conversations aren't monolithic. These conversations aren't one size fits all. And I really want to hear him and BD kind of not go at it, but kind of exchange philosophy because they're both in the same boat or similar boat. Both are childless. Both, as you can see, don't mind taking care of kids that aren't theirs. There you go. He said, play to win with your hand. That's right. And I wanted to get BD's thought on that. Like, what if you got with someone and you wanted kids and she couldn't? But he already said he's cool. He's cool with not having kids and taking care of, someone another woman's kids. So that's a big shout out. Me personally, I mean, if that was the hand I was dealt, then yeah, I would align more with Postman. But I'm not going in with that mentality at all because I'm selfish. Like, who said that earlier? Was that 18? I forget who said. No, that was Mo. Vanity, vanity. Yeah, because I want my own kids, so they can tell me how much of a bad father I am, or where I can improve, as they say. So, any final thoughts? Selfish. Chelsea, I'm trying to tell you, I'm selfish. We all selfish. Anybody want to have kids, you're selfish. And Chelsea, you said earlier, you said marriage. You're not really with the concept of marriage. That's yeah. If you want to hit that link and tell me why, and then drop back down, let me know. But that's interesting for a woman to say that because women usually don't fall on that side of the conversation when it comes to marriage. He said, "Love the shirt and hat," and I definitely didn't go in like that. But yeah. Oh, he said, I got you, Postman. He said, I didn't go in with that either. Okay, I got you. Check my soundboard. All right. Make sure my soundboard was still going. It went dark on me. Chelsea, you feel like hitting that link? Or are you available? I want you to expound on that marriage piece. So I'm watching a race right now. But yeah, I don't like marriage. Don't like government. Wow, that is so interesting to hear a woman speak like this. This is, I won't say it's refreshing, but that's different. Like usually you hear a man say that. Like, so they're down with the marriage, the verbal commitment, but not the state marriage. So question, Chels, do you think And that goes to the topic Tuesday, to our Tuesday show. So if you don't like marriage, are you're cool with a long term relationship? So in that relationship, do you expect monogamy? Is monogamy on the table if you just want a long term relationship? Because I look at it, if you're not married, you're single. That's my philosophy. I don't care how long we've been together, we single. So is monogamy? I'll drop the link. It's up there. I'll drop it again. I'll drop it again. Bam. There you go. So I don't like joint banking. I don't know what that got to do with anything, and don't like the concept of marriage. Leave with what you came. You can get married and do a prenup. Both of you guys can set up a prenup to where what's yours is yours and what's his is his. There's ways to protect yourself in marriage. And I'm pretty sure the man that you marry would be right on board with it. He'd be like, okay, cool. There's plenty of men that will be okay with that arrangement. That's a view I never had of marriage. Yeah. But yeah, Chelsea, if you can hear me, is monogamy on the table? Because if a man is supposed to look at you and say, oh, wow, she don't want to get married, can you look at him and say, oh, well, monogamy might not be a part of this relationship? I know with me, you can live with someone long enough where it's like marriage. I know most states have dissolved common law marriage, but same idea. That's fine. But I want to know about monogamy at this point. Let's put marriage on the back burner. Let's talk monogamy. So basically, it sounds like marriage ain't married. Yeah? So basically, you want all the amenities of marriage except for the paperwork. I'm assuming. Yeah, I can't waste my time with someone. I can't rent a person. I look at long-term relationships as renting something. I look at marriage as owning something. Yeah, I said that. We own each other at that point. What up, Joe Blizay?
Don't just go. I can't hear you, Mike.
You
I
say you
don't know if
can't?
you can hear me.
Oh, gosh.
Give me 1 second. Get the headphones right.
Test, test, test. Test, test. You got audio?
Hello?
You got audio? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Drop back down. I'm going to come back, Mike.
All right. I forgot what I was saying. Y'all. I think we was talking about long-term relationships and monogamy. Yeah, I couldn't be with somebody for long-term, because to me that's like renting somebody. That's just how I look at it. I'm not into renting anything. Either you with me or you're not. We can do the prenup thing if you feel strongly about your assets or your future assets, or whatever. We can do whatever, but that's how I look at it. That's how I teach it. A man is just renting your body, and vice versa. A woman is just renting your body. Marriage to me is an ownership. It's something that lasts the test of time, or it should, and that's just how I look at it. So technically in the Bible, there wasn't a paper needed to prove marriage. You just said your vows to one another before God, and what sealed the marriage was the wedding night. The sex is what sealed the marriage. Let me put that up there. Yeah, technically, yeah. Yep. So let me ask you, Chell, how many people are actually keeping their vows? Since you want to boil it down and to just that, how many people actually are keeping their vows, rather they are Getting married by the state or getting married in the way that you say? Who's staying true to their vows? Because even the state marriages aren't staying true to their vows. People saying to death do us part, and then they're in the divorce court talking about irreconcilable differences. Can you hear me, Corey? Or Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. If you turn your phone
Sound,
sideways, you
sound.
don't have to. If you turn your phone sideways, you don't have to. But if you do, it'd be the same box as But if you can't, don't worry about it. I don't want you to crash the car.
Ah.
Say we don't want to go that far. Safety first, my guy.
Okay. Yeah, safety first. All right, what did it look? What? Wrong way. Still wrong. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
won't
It
do
ain't your phone not flipping. It's supposed to auto flip, but it didn't. So or rotate, I should say. It didn't rotate. So that's
I'm
cool.
on I'm on Android, something like that.
Me too. Well, I'm not on Android now, but I got you. Yeah, we I was talking to Chelsea. She was saying that she's cool with like a marriage where it's not with the state, no papers involved. And she was saying it's really about vows, and I'm saying to her and to the chat, like, how many people actually are staying true to their vows, whether they're in front of the court or they're in the privacy of their own homes. You know, they say to death do you part, but irreconcilable differences seem to be the number one reason why people are getting divorced. So, however you chop it up, people are breaking their vows. So, go ahead. What you want to add to the convo?
To that, I say, when I got married, I didn't marry. I didn't. I married my wife, but it was the covenant was with God.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I formulated it in my head. That's what helped me. That's what helped me make it last. You know what I'm saying? My covenant is truly with God,
Mm-hmm.
saying that I'll do all these things for this woman. You know what I'm saying? Or for my wife, or whatever the case. So that helps me. Like far as that state stuff go, or we don't have to get married. Da 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 da. Yeah, you say that now, but if that person pass away, you're gonna be left out in the cold. You ain't getting nothing. They don't have to give you nothing, and everything is gonna be in the probate court, all
Probate.
kinds of
That's right.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all kinds of legal mumbo jumbo that's with that state stuff. So you can roll the dice, but guarantee most of the time you're gonna hit snake eyes or 12. So
I mean, there's ways around it. What you're saying is facts, but there's ways around it. But people don't exercise those rights, right? There's trust. You got trust. There's different ways that even if you aren't married, you can still have protection. But most people don't do it.
right,
And like you said, all of the assets or whatever's left is in probate. Now you got to fight over it.
because that's really what it's all pretty much really what it's about. Because say me and my wife didn't get married after all this time, and we just out here all willy nilly, and I pass away. Now I done piled up in my social security millions and millions of dollars, and the check coming in each month is probably gonna
Mm-hmm.
be $8,000. She can't touch it.
Mm-mm.
Why? Because she's not my wife.
That's right.
But that's supposed to be for her. So if anything was to happen to me, because I'm her protection, I'm her provider. That's supposed to go to her, but because we not on paper, now it's like But I get it. If you just don't have that trust or that that type of mentality that you want to be with somebody because you think it's gonna go awry, so be it. But know that in the end, you're probably gonna be left out in the cold.
Right. And to Chelsea's comment, wills can be contested in court. So just because you leave a will, that can be contested in court by family members that are direct. What do you call it?
I like the way you said that, Chelsea. Not true. You can have wills made. The question is, do you have a will made? That's the
That,
question. They ain't about.
but it
Do
doesn't
they?
matter. It doesn't matter even if you do have a will, it can be contested by the next
That's
of
fact.
kin.
That's fact.
A trust cannot be contested.
Mm,
A will can be contested. So let's just clear the air on that. A will is
okay.
not guaranteed because, again, to your point, you're not the next of kin. You're just somebody you was renting. She's just somebody you were renting. So next of kin, if you're outnumbered, can be contested in court.
Mm, right.
But go ahead. I didn't want to knock you off your point. I just wanted to answer that. And Chelsea,
No, that was.
you know a lot. You're doing a lot of talking, Chelsea. But you didn't answer the question about monogamy. I said if you're cool with not being married on paper, are you cool with there a chance of not being monogamy inside of that long-term relationship? Are you expecting monogamy?
Hey, my God, you speaking on monogamy. So I watched this show one time. It was a husband and wife. Um, they had a podcast together. The guy was a former, I think he was a former NFL player or something like that.
Hmm.
And he was asking, asking her, why do you want monogamy if you're not gonna keep up with what we started with? So they started off probably having sex twice a day, doing it anywhere, everywhere, whatever, whatever. And once you get married, have kids, all that stuff subside real fast. And he was like, dude, I'm a football player. I still work out, do all this, all that. I got high testosterone and all this
Hmm.
kind of stuff. So she was, when I tell you, she was like the matrix. She just dodging all the bullets. Oh, I'm tired. I can't do this. I don't do that. Da, 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 I got the kids. Da, 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 da. I'm like,
Oh yeah, Duvall. Yeah, that was the show was Postman. Yep.
yeah,
I forget her name, but yeah, I know you talking about.
yeah. So I'm like, that's crazy. You check that out if you can, because it's probably be a good topic because she was like, she wasn't really answering no questions, and she was just like, he had something on his head. He had something on his head, and I think that's what made people look at it like, what you got on his head? What do you got on his head? But he was coming with strong points. Yeah, he was talking.
Hmm.
That's right. Talking about giving a man a free pass. Yep, that's right.
Hmm.
Cause you ain't handling your business.
I
Chelsea,
see.
you handling your business?
All right. I see Chelsea not answering the question, or maybe I'm
She ain't
missing
answering the
something.
question. Okay.
I'm
She
talking
she
about
gone.
monogamy, and she talking about contesting trusts and wills, and I don't know. Maybe she got selective hearing. I don't know. But anyway, so all right. I asked earlier the questions. Have you ever? Do you think fatherhood is for every man?
I think fatherhood is absolutely not. It's
What's your
not for
reason for that?
everyone. Um,
Because
like most of the
Ken
gentlemen,
gave a good
like
Ken gave a good perspective, but I want to hear yours.
I don't think I heard Ken, but I'm sure it is. Ken he's the man. So
I don't know about that. Hold on now.
I,
Hold on. Hold on
you
now.
the
Hold
man
on.
too, man. You the man too. You the man too.
All right. I'll allow that now.
You the bald head beat maker.
There
That
you go.
you the bald head beat maker. That you know that's your favorite beat maker. Yeah,
All
you
right. Go
my
ahead. Go
favorite
ahead.
bald head beat maker. So um, no. So I'm a stepdad. So and the actual biological father, he what you good for, bro? So no, every man shouldn't be making kids. And I like the point I wanted to make is I think that let me ask you the questions because I don't want to make it
Go
seem
ahead.
like I'm judging, which I'm not. Do you think that most of the time, like gentlemen our ages, I'm 50. I know you, what you 50 or in your 40s?
I'll be 48 in August.
Okay, so we around the same age, about 4 years apart.
Hmm.
Gentlemen by our age, I think I don't think we was cognizant. I don't think we was methodical. I don't think we was intentional about how we was doing stuff when we was doing it when we was out here. So I think the younger generation are more intentional about how they dealing with women. And I think we were just kind of like out there just wilding. We wanted to make sure we had the right woman, but for like the other stuff, I don't. And like I said, it's a question. I don't think that we had that much intention with it.
People. Okay. Real quick. People say that being a parent or being a father has no instructions or no owner's manual or whatever.
Wife
Well, if
said that
that's
all the
true,
time.
then who are we or anybody else to decide who can be a father and who can't be a father if there is no instructions to be a father?
Um, that's a question for me, right?
That's for anybody, but you're on the panel, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I get it. I get it. I understand. For for the ones who had great examples or decent examples for that matter, then kudos to those guys because it's a lot of guys that had theirs and that they know how to do it and knows the steps to take. They know what not to do, but they don't make you. I don't think that make you a better dad or whatever the case. But for the ones who didn't have dads, raise my hand. Not, I mean, not in the home. I'm saying in the home. I have a dad, but that wasn't in the home and wasn't there. They like show you all the nuances, tell you about this, tell you about that. I think we had to learn on the fly, and it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, uh, go with the flow, just like you just said. No, it's no manual to it, so we have to almost make it up as we go. Did that
Yeah.
answer your question, or did I?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate because I know there are certain cases where you shouldn't be a father. Like if you touch, you know, touch kids or if you beat, you know what I'm saying, if you put hands on
Absolutely.
people or, I know there's clear boundaries as far as that, but I'm not talking about the extreme scenarios. I'm just talking about those who are ready to be fathers, quote unquote, because if there's no manual, how are you ready to be a father? It's like we talk out of both sides of the spectrum.
Mm,
We're not
yeah.
ready to be a father. There's no manual, but yet we're telling who should and shouldn't be a father. Even a person that didn't grow up with a dad, even a person that don't start off with the best intentions. Because remember, in our 20s, we do dumb stuff, right? In our teens and our
Hmm.
20s, and then we mature.
Right.
So I wouldn't go so far as to say I'm playing devil's advocate. I wouldn't go so far as to say that men there are men that should never have kids. I would say there at certain points of their life they shouldn't have kids, right? You have to be
Hmm.
mature to have kids. You can't still be smoking, not buckling your kids in the seatbelt. When I say smoking, I mean smoking around your kids and, just drinking around your
Yeah,
kids. Just there's certain things you can't do around your kids in order to be a good protector of your kids.
I think all that I think all that works together though, Mike, because I know people that do it, and it actually you can see it affect the way they think and their parenting and all this kind of stuff because you allow certain stuff. If you not sober, then you allowing certain stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
allowing stuff to go down. You allowing stuff not like people being touched, kids being touched or anything like that. But I'm talking about like just like the grades might slip or they might go out and with the wrong crowd. Just all kinds of different stuff. So. Hey, Mike, I'm sorry, I gotta actually get off this live, man. I got my son, I'm taking me out, so I'm
Ain't no
finna get ready
problem.
to run into this
Ain't no
building.
problem. Have fun. Yep. Tell the
All
family I
right, I
said what's up.
appreciate you, man. I
All right.
will. You be good, bro. Thanks,
Yep.
thanks.
You too.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
All right, Chels.
How you doing?
I see you dodged the question about or maybe I missed it about monogamy. So we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna park it right there. I'm assuming she not with the man stepping out if she's in a long term relationship. I'm assuming monogamy is absolutely on the table. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, I totally missed it because I'm scrolling and I'm looking, and like Postman said, it's about as clear as mud. No, only direct answers suffice. I don't want you to assume I want to. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, good conversation, y'all. Just wanted, like I said, I didn't want to mean to go live this long. We going on 2 hours and 40 minutes. Good lord. Before I leave, don't forget if you guys got any topics that you would like to hear us babble about, please send it to this email that you see scrolling at the top. It says a2dtopics4u@gmail.com. Send us some topics or drop it in my Discord, please. Those of you that aren't in my Discord, drop a topic there. I have a topic section in my Discord, and we got an email up top if you want to send a topic. Let me check this chat real quick, make sure I didn't miss nothing. Agree to disagree. Her answer is self-explanatory, according to her. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what again, if I think it's possible that you can be committed without paper, clearly that's what I would expect. That's what you would expect. Okay. All right. Women always expect monogamy. I don't get it. But what if he don't want monogamy? Then it's a no-go. You'd rather be single. I got it. You don't even have to answer that. I already answered it for you. All right, good people. Make sure you like the button. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you share it. Let me see all that good stuff. Got to do a little bit of house cleaning. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody who Chelsea expects monogamy indirectly in our answer. Yeah, exactly. Appreciate everybody who stopped in and joined and stayed and chatted and added to the stream and came up and joked and, you know, did their thing. Appreciate you guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you came in and stepped in with the A2D family. So yeah. Your efforts will not go unnoticed. Let me see. We got the email up there again. Send your topics to a2dtopicsforyou@gmail.com. Make sure you hit the Discord, Mike Check Productions Discord. And one of those servers say topics. I don't remember. I'm too old. I don't know nothing about Discord, as you can see. So yeah, thank you for joining. Sorry, I had to cut out. No, you good, brother. You are good. We get ready to end it because now I'm about to get on the grill. I got to cook because I can't be cooking at 10 o'clock at night. So on that note, guys, we are out.